Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. Today we bring you coverage of Manchester City versus Chelsea, where the reigning champions, the new crowned champions, welcome Chelsea, who are 12th in the Premier League, to the Etihad. In any other circumstances, first versus 12th would not be a big match, but obviously City have just claimed the title and Chelsea are still considered a big club at the moment. But yeah, an exciting game today. Hopefully this weakened City side are actually beatable. Chelsea, of course, haven't won many games recently. This could be a chance at victory against a very much weakened City team, but I wouldn't be 100% sure we could even get a draw against this team. It's weird lineups for both, and we'll get into them in just a moment. Joined by Harry as always. He's just doing something, but yeah. Anyway, welcome Chelsea fan, by the way. I've seen you already in chat. Of course, if you are in chat, make sure to say hi. Get involved in the poll as well. And yeah, join us on this Sunday afternoon, which is probably going to be filled with a few tears, a few moments of sadness, and of course at the end, a trophy lift. But yeah, Alexander Thomas, welcome to the stream. Welcome everybody. But yeah, and then the poll in chat, already 4 votes in there, and it is fairly split. 50% Manchester City and 50% are very hopeful. 50% going for Chelsea. But yeah, Harry, welcome to the stream.
Hello all. I mean, boy am I glad to see that City have sent out their B-side. It is still a very good side.
Going to get minced.
I am still very scared. It's not going to be a great day for Chelsea fans.
You never know.
But I'm optimistic. I don't really know why, because I'm optimistic in every game. We lose every game. So, yeah. Being realistic, today is going to be tough.
I'll take a draw. Let's just put everyone behind the ball. Everyone.
A 1-0 loss isn't a bad game.
Yeah. Should we look at the lineups then?
Yes.
Because, of course, there are some interesting choices from both managers. Neither side fielding a full-strength team, in my opinion, but we will start with Manchester City as the more interesting lineup and the more varied, and of course the home side. Right at the Etihad today, and the Man City lineup in their 3-2-4-1 is as follows. Ortega, the second goalkeeper, replaces Ederson between the sticks. It's a back three of captain Kyle Walker, Akanji and Laporte. Fairly strong, but not full strength. In the pivot, Lewis and Phillips, they're both making a couple more minutes to get their Premier League medals. And then on the right you've got Phil Foden, on the left it's Sergio Gomez, Mahrez and Palmer as the attack midfielders, with Julian Alvarez leading the line. So interesting choices in that. I think it'll be Mahrez out wide actually, with Palmer and Foden as the 2 attacking midfielders, and then Gomez left wing. But it's still a really interesting team, isn't it?
It is really good.
It's still strong.
I mean, you've got a World Cup winner in there, you've got a lot of very, very good players.
Yeah,
and that's their
it's still an incredibly strong back line. Laporte not their strongest, I would say, in that role. We've not seen Walker start as many games. He has played a lot recently because they used him in the Champions League to combat Vinicius. And then, of course, Akanji has played a lot of games. So
it is going to take a lot for that Chelsea 11 to try and challenge this side. Who is that Chelsea 11?
Well, try not to cry, everyone, but Kepa Arrizabalaga in between the sticks. Midfield 3, then back 3 of Fofana, Silva, Chalobah. Bit of an interesting back 3. No left-footed centre-half in there, but we run with it. Right wing back, Azpilicueta with the armband. Don't know why we're going with that experiment again. Left wing back, it's Lewis Hall. In the 3, it's Gallagher, Fernandes, Loftus-Cheek. Up front in the 2. So up front, Havertz and Sterling. Now, I will caveat this by saying I think this could be a little different. Now, this is the most likely lineup, but I could see Azpilicueta into the back 3, Loftus-Cheek to right wing back, and Chalobah as a DM. That is something I could see, but it's most likely to be whatever this is.
I love Azpilicueta, but why is he playing?
Some really weird choices. Like, why Carney Chukwuemeka doesn't play today is beyond me, because obviously we saw him not be included in the U20. Well, he is in the U20 squad, but he's not gone to the World Cup yet, the U20 World Cup yet, because Chelsea promised him minutes. But then we've not played him today. We've not started him today. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense to me why we would.
I like the fact that
not let him go, but then not play him.
Yeah, I like the fact that Lewis Hall's playing. I mean, you look back to the Carabao Cup game against City at the start of this year. He was our best player in that game when we lost 2 or 3-0. And that was actually when we looked like a half decent, competent football team. Today is going to be tough.
I am also surprised we haven't got Noni Madueke starting, because I think he's been a bright spark in the recent weeks. I think it's a bit weird how Frank Lampard said in the media continuously how it's going to be all these lads are going to have to show what they can do for the new manager, for whoever's coming in. Yet we're starting 6 players today who I don't think will be there next season.
I look at the team. Felix scored against Bournemouth. Why doesn't he play?
Yeah, Shao Felix.
We
started the last game against
Forest
and played with Port. Well, did he score? I can't remember what happened in that game.
Who scored?
I was a Sterling brace.
So he starts today. That's good.
But I also
former side, he might like it.
I can't really understand why we're playing. Well, he might just have a laugh with them.
Why is Kai Havertz on this little pitch? I do not know.
Especially he could be gone by the end of the season. Yeah. Gallagher's there. He could be gone by the end of the season.
I think with Gallagher is he's actually looked half decent recently. He's scored quite a few goals. Yeah. So maybe Conor Gallagher could turn up. Because I swear, whenever we watch him on TV, he's rubbish. But whenever it's a 3 o'clock kickoff that no one can watch, he's superb.
Yeah.
So it's
I don't think he's superb. I think he just scores and no one really knows how. So then they go, well, it's a good performance then because we haven't seen the game.
I mean, obviously, Chelsea players will have to give City players a guard of honour. And then City will lift a trophy at the end of this game, no matter the result. From a City point of view, it's about showing off. You're the new champions. They want to play like it. Chelsea, it's about pride today. And as you just said a minute ago, proving yourself for the new manager to come in.
Yeah. Obviously, City crowned champions last night as Arsenal lost to Forest.
Woeful.
We won't speak about Arsenal today because I think that might be the topic of the podcast on Wednesday. And if not, it will definitely be the topic of our show next Sunday. Just a early sort of disclaimer, announcement. We will be doing a longer show next Sunday, so join us there. We're going to be doing, as we normally do, a sort of season roundup type show. We'll do a longer format one.
Yeah.
I think we'll do about an hour build up. So join us from 3:30 next Sunday. I think it's a 4:30 kickoff, but yeah, an hour before the kickoff. Basically, we'll be talking about the Premier League season as a whole, all the things like that, and all obviously the permutations of the matches still to play on that weekend.
We've seen obviously Forest. We don't talk about Arsenal, but Forest were magnificent last night. They've got themselves safe. They'll be in the Premier League next season. Leeds today went 1-0 at that West Ham. It looked like it was going well. They lost 3-1. They're in big trouble. So a lot to still be decided. We've got a few games left this game week, and obviously next week as the last game is. We've only got 7 days left of the Premier League season.
It's our penultimate stream. It's going to be, it's sad to see the end of the Premier League season, but it's also exciting to see the new one, especially as a Chelsea fan whose season's not been great. Speaking of Chelsea fan, he has said that even Man City's B team can beat us, and that we should have let Carney go to the World Cup. Yeah, I can't really understand why we'd say he can't go yet because we want him to play and then just not start him.
Mental. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Nonsensical, but yeah, Leeds are going down. It does seem that way. Obviously, they lost today. There is a chance Leicester win tomorrow. So it does seem like Leeds will go down now, but yeah, who knows? Who knows? Of course, a lot could be decided in tomorrow night's game between Newcastle and Leicester. I believe Leeds play Leicester next week. Can't remember. That will probably be the game we end up watching, though. If that is,
there's a lot of good games. The title might be decided, but
Leeds play
still
Tottenham.
A few games that haven't been.
That's 3 points.
Yeah, that is 3 points.
Leeds play Tottenham. I don't know who.
Because Tottenham's European race still to be decided, but Tottenham have kind of thrown it away.
Leicester, West Ham, Everton, Bournemouth. That's a favourable game for Everton. Does seem like Leeds are the most likely to lose there, even though they are at home to Tottenham, which does seem like a nice game. But yeah. Anyway, we're probably not far off predictions, but go on. What do you want to say?
A much calmer title race this year for City. As we saw last year, went to the absolute wire. They were losing to Villa on the final
They've come
day,
from deep, though.
And they threw it away. They have come from deep, but Arsenal have been woeful. But,
in recent weeks,
City, don't get wrong, City have been brilliant because they did have a few slip-ups where their formation wasn't quite working.
If they avoid defeat today, they'll be on a 24-game unbeaten run with, 3 matches to play, sorry?
Yeah.
Obviously, they've got an FA Cup final, they've got a Champions League final, and they've got the final game week of the season.
Yeah. Obviously, Chelsea's hope is that City went out on the lash last night and had a party. And
even if they did, they've rocked out their B side. Is that going to impact your predictions here, Harry?
I
By the way, just before you get into your predictions, welcome to the stream, AFCB Fan TV, and Caden Holloman. Welcome, guys. But yeah, get your predictions in chat as well as we run through ours. 6 votes in the poll and chat so far. 67% Manchester City, 33% Chelsea. No one predicting a draw as of yet. Harry, what's your prediction for today's game?
We know City, there's going to be no complacency, nothing like that. Edison's dyed his hair already. How's he done that quickly? But yeah, no, there's no complacency. They won't be bothered. They won't be deterred by the fact they're already champions. They're going to turn up today and play their very best. It's their B side, but I still don't see Chelsea. Chelsea's just been woeful this season. I don't look back at even the Bournemouth game that we won 2 weeks ago. I don't look at that and go, we can carry out performance. Because if we play like that, we're still going to lose 2-0. No offence to Bournemouth.
Yeah.
It's a very long shot that Chelsea get anything, but it's about pride. I don't think City will batter us today.
I would hope not, but you can't be sure.
I still think they'll score a few. 3-0, is that a battering? Is 3-0 a battering?
That is a battering.
That is quite. I'll go 3-0 City.
I was just checking while you were talking, by the way, whether Stefan Ortega could qualify for a medal. He can't. Even if he is to play these final 3 games of the season, he will be 1 match short from qualifying for a Premier League medal. Because he's only played 4 matches. He's played 1 game all before, and that was against Everton not against Everton in May. West Ham, 3rd of May. He played the full match. But
look at us walking out.
We're not even in a line.
We're not even
in a line.
Oh, no, give me
God of Honour, of course. Yeah, there we go.
Mike Love refereeing today as well. He gets
fantastic.
This is peak embarrassment though, from a Chelsea point of view. You're giving, the team that you've been in title battles and European, you've battled at the top. You've now got to clap them onto the pitch because they're beating you this season.
Well, they're beating everyone this season.
They are beating everyone.
Which is unfortunate that we have to play them the weekend that they play in the Premier League.
But no, guard of honour for the City.
I believe the players are also walking out with their kids as well.
Or Roy Keane having an absolute aneurysm.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys in chat have seen it, but Roy Keane before the West Ham game was kicking off that West Ham were taking their kids on, taking the kids before the game, and that that shouldn't be. Shouldn't be allowed, and that Leeds would benefit from it somehow.
Alvarez's children with Haaland written on the back of their shirts. That is quite. That must be. What's he thinking there?
Unless they're Haaland's kids.
They might be because Haaland.
How would Haaland have kids? How would Alvarez have kids of that
age? They might not be
age?
their kids.
A lot of them are though, because look, that's not Rico Lewis's kids. I don't think that's Rico Lewis's kid. I don't know if they're what. No, but I think if they have kids, like Foden's his kids, I can tell.
This is not. I don't know. This could be a fun game for us as Chelsea fans.
Probably not.
So I've gone 3-0.
Guardiola's not brought his kids. No, he has got 2 more.
He doesn't get a guy on either because he's turned up late.
Yeah, he's gutted.
Yeah, he's like, where's the players for me? He gets a hug from Frank Lampard.
That's all he wanted, and he gets a handshake from all the other coaches. Anyway, what was your prediction?
3-0. And I'll go Alvarez, Gomez, and Gundogan off the bench.
You're going to call me delusional, because I am.
There's no way you can say Chelsea get
Manchester City 1, Chelsea 2.
That's just not happening.
It is. It's what's going to happen. I've seen the future. It's going to be a 2-1 win for Chelsea.
Also, when will Sky learn that City aren't playing a 4-back?
Never. They will never. To be fair, it could be that. It will. It does start as a 4-2-3-1 and then transition, but
2-2-4, 2-2-2-3, weird thing.
Yeah, you smashed it there, mate.
2-3-4-1.
No.
3-2-4-1.
Yes.
There we go. Got there.
Anyway, my prediction 2-1. I will go for goals from Hall, Madueke from the bench.
Where's the knowledge for that?
And then Haaland off the bench will score.
Right. How's this working then? Are they all going to be like in the last few minutes of the game?
Nah, Hall's going to score early.
Yeah.
Get early goal. Rifles home a volley.
Haaland equalises, then Madueke winners?
Nah, because if we concede, we'll concede another one.
Alright. So when we concede the first one, we'll not concede again.
That'll be too late. Madueke comes on and scores about the 67th minute.
Alright.
And then Haaland scores another time.
I don't have any confidence in the team.
You should.
Look at Azpilicueta, right? He's going to get absolutely minced.
Tuck the shirt in.
I don't care who's tucked his shirt in. He can be shirtless for all I care. He's not doesn't defend better.
He'd get booked instantly. He gets sent off quickly.
He can't get booked because he doesn't have a shirt to take off.
Does it when he get booked for putting a shirt on?
Who's Wadey on the bench for us?
Not the foggiest, mate.
Genuinely, fair enough.
Sorry, mate. Chuck Wemmick can't get a start, but Wadey's on the bench.
Wadey's on the bench.
The fact I've not even heard of him from the academy is really who is he?
What so many other academy players I've rather put on there?
He might be class. He's not even made the bench on Footmob. They don't know who he is. They've just gone, well, he doesn't exist. Genuinely, others because if not, they just put like their name and the icon, don't they? We don't know who this is icon, but
we don't know.
No Wadey. I'm going to see if anyone's tweeted about Wadey.
Etihad is packed, obviously, because they're going to wait for the trophy lift at the end of the game.
Yeah, but, Ethan Wadey.
That's it. This is it. City, they've got 3 games to play. They're going to show how they deserve to be champions. Chelsea, it's all that pride now. They still could get top half of the table, so you don't have to, accept cookies on the
Ethan Wadey is a young goalkeeper, and he replaces João Felix on the bench. Felix picking up an injury in training in the run up to the game.
I'll be honest, if Kepa concedes more than 3 today, give Wadey the start in our next game.
Might as well, because I don't trust Mendy or Kepa.
Yeah, I'll see Wadey.
Also, where's Gabriel Slanina? Why is he not starting?
Isn't he? No?
I don't think so. No, Slanina's at Chelsea. Oh, he's at the U20 World Cup. Man City knock it back, by the way, to Ortega to get us underway here at the Etihad for Manchester City versus Chelsea, penultimate game week of the Premier League season. Of course, we're almost there now, almost at the end. And welcome to the stream, Joe Martin, mate. Welcome. Has failed to spell hello correctly, but welcome, mate. Man City with the ball in their possession. Here is a Kanji. Now Laporte. It's weird watching Laporte play. I think he's been injured most of this campaign, hasn't he? So I've not seen him.
No one's seen him.
Oh yeah, Akanji, Walker. Already City look like they're dominating.
They cannot concede early doors.
It is a 4 at the back for Chelsea today.
4-3-3.
Chalobah is in DM.
Fair enough.
I think.
Is it?
No, so he's just got caught out of possession, don't worry. It's a 3 back. It's a 3-4-3 though, because that is definitely Conor Gallagher at left wing. He's just out of position right now.
Yeah, no.
Havertz.
Cannot afford to concede early.
Gallagher flying down the left-hand side. Hull.
He
Gallagher. Oh, he's nutmegged Calvin Phillips.
He's on sideline now.
Havertz can't stay on side.
How has he not stayed on side?
A Gallagher nutmeg and you've ruined it because you can't stay on side.
That's like, imagine when Jesus turned water into wine.
I feel like she's just coming
and
back.
The disciples came over and just tipped it all out.
Yeah. Or downed it instantly. What a ledge.
So no one could document it.
Yeah. Foden. Turns out, gives it to Gomez. Interesting, Sergio Gomez actually gets some football.
That isn't against some pub team in the Champions League.
You don't really get pub teams in the Champions League.
Okay, FA Cup.
You don't really get pub teams in the FA Cup. Right, the stage is City are in. City play Chelsea first round.
Oh yeah, they did, didn't they?
So yeah.
It's like I say, it's the 3rd meeting of these 2 clubs this season.
Well, just one says, don't worry, Chelsea women will win the league tonight and make us happy again. Well, exactly.
Mark Skinner can cry some more.
We will be sat there watching City, and we won't be live for it, but we will be obviously watching the game,
Fantastic
hoping that Mark Skinner is Christ.
It
Mahrez, that's a great challenge from Hull. Phillips drags one wide, it's blocked by Fofana, and City have a corner now. Already putting a lot of pressure on this Chelsea defence. Let's just hope they don't get a shot away. If not, it's going to be in the back of the net.
Cole Palmer absolutely skins Dave. Sorry,
what did we expect?
And then the ball, Hull didn't
might as well be a bloke called Dave.
Tackle,
Loftus-Cheek doesn't really get out to it. Luckily, Phillips hasn't played football before.
He's still the winning player of the season. Fan player of the season. well on Leeds fans. Mahrez on the corner. Oh, he's in, isn't it? Oh, big head
away from Havertz. Again, no one on the edge. Gomez, I thought he might just spank it top corner.
I genuinely thought that was going in.
Thank God he didn't.
Just wide. It's been 3 minutes in. City have had 4 shots.
Yeah.
It's just not great. How we can't keep... If it carries on like this for 90 minutes, it will be like 5.
No, I thought that... He caught it nicely, to be fair, Sergio Gomez. Definitely could have done more with that chance.
Out the back
Bafana caught, luckily.
Fair enough.
Gives it to Loftus-Cheek, who holds off Mahrez well. And now City look to attack. Loftus-Cheek.
Now he's got a release.
Loftus-Cheek, of course, is set to be Chelsea's first departure. AC Milan apparently purchasing him.
Offside again.
Chalobah. Here is Silva. And he finds Azpilicueta out wide. He goes down the line to Havertz. Azpilicueta, Havertz.
To be completely honest, we didn't have a
Fofana.
chance today. Our players can't even pronounce EA Sports.
Enzo Fernandez, Fofana. Here is Silva, finds Sterling. Now Enzo.
This is better. This has got.
Releases Azpilicueta, ball into the box, stopped by Laporte. And now Gomez, one back
Gallagher.
by Gallagher. Don't know why Havertz felt the need to foul someone. Luckily, it's not been picked
to
up.
a penalty. I think he's trying to get in front
Did
of
he
him.
think he was going to get a pen?
I think that's what his plan was, to run in front of him and hope he kicks him in the back and fall over.
And then when that failed, rather than running away, he just fell to his knees.
That was nice football. We still didn't get a shot away.
No, because Gallagher just splashed it at someone.
And here comes Park.
Or distracted by his teammate in a wet
can't
line.
do it. He can't do it.
I don't know why we've started Dave today. Chalobah played really well there the last 2 games.
He's absolutely knackered already.
Frank's team selection day is actually just disgraceful.
It feels like he's picking his mate.
He is. He's picking all the old players, which makes no sense when half of them are going to leave.
It's like a Sunday league.
Azpilicueta shouldn't be there come the start next season. Neither will Loftus-Cheek. Potentially Kai Havertz and Conor Gallagher won't be there. There's a good chance Thiago Silva leaves the club. That's just a really bizarre team selection. Anyone. Havertz. Not Havertz. Havertz can't buy Havertz. But I could see Bayern bringing in Havertz.
Again, he'd do what Timo Werner did and go back there and tear it up.
No, Timo's not really torn it up, but yeah.
He did a little bit and he stopped.
Havertz would cook because he's a magnificent player. We're just playing him up front and it's not working, obviously.
Because he's not. That's a foul.
No, he's grabbing a Kanji.
No, and he fell over. He asked for a foul.
Well done, Brighton for Europa League today. Have they confirmed it? Obviously, a big win for them in their game against Southampton.
What do you think Sterling's thinking? I mean, he's won 9 trophies at City, including 4 titles. Yeah.
If Brighton draw in the week, they will confirm Europa League. Yeah.
Obviously, Villa a point ahead of Tottenham now.
Though Villa would need to, even if they lose their final 2 games, Brighton, Villa would need to swing a 16 goal difference in that final match.
Villa do play Brighton, so.
Yeah, so if they beat them 8-0 and Brighton losing the week, that will put them.
It's worth a go.
Yeah, they're qualified for European football.
I think just
everyone's saying they're qualified for European football, so yeah, it would be impossible. Villa aren't going to beat them 8-0.
Kepa.
And they might beat City in the week, especially if they play another weekend side.
That's a foul. No, here comes Palmer. Dave's knackered again. He's nowhere near the ball. He's not even there.
Palmer wants to create something here. Goes back to Gomez. And now Laporte. Down the line to Palmer. And it's Foden back to Palmer. Now Laporte. Skipping out Gomez with the play. I don't know why. Hate him.
Well, so it looks like Gallagher's up front and Havertz on the left at the moment.
It's a mess. That is what's currently happening. Potentially it's that Havertz and Sterling are both the strikers and it is a 2 and Gallagher's just the attacking of the 3 midfielders.
He just ran way too far.
So he pushes forwards. Here's Mahrez, Walker, blocked from Conor Gallagher.
Good defending, to be fair.
Yeah, it does well. And that's out for a City threat.
7 minutes gone. They haven't scored yet.
We've not looked at the races really, have we?
We're not even in the same race.
You get the sense they're going to score soon.
We've entered a horse race with a tortoise.
And a dog. Might win actually if it's a quick one.
I say it's a greyhound. Why don't someone do that?
Don't think it's legal. Mahrez.
No,
He wants to cross the ball, but has stopped for a moment.
City fans got
now the ball goes into the box.
Is it like a City joke about bananas or something?
I don't know. They're just taking inflatables, don't you now?
They're just taking pot shots, see? Yeah, no, they've all got inflatable bananas.
That's become a thing this season. I've seen loads of clubs take inflatables. I think Ipswich Town did it when they won.
I guess it's just something to get the atmosphere up when you're knocking it around the crowd.
I know that there was that one team in the FA Cup who brought loads of inflatable fish, and maybe they've encouraged it. Grimsby, right? Because they fish or something. That's about all that goes on in Grimsby. There's not a lot to do. They just fish.
And they're called the Mariners.
Silva. Here is Chalobah. And now Enzo. Back to Silva. Here's Wesley Fofana. Potentially. I don't know. I don't know if we need him. Just he's been quality for the club, but equally, if we're looking towards something for the future, we need to get used to playing without a 38-year-old bloke. And I'd rather see him leave now than leave in a couple of years when he's like had the same sort of experience as Dave.
Yeah.
Well, he's past his best, but we keep playing him. Like, he's not past his best just yet, but it could be next season. So I'd rather see him go out now and we celebrate the couple of years we had with him than his time at Chelsea fall into disgrace.
Referee.
Because he has had 3 years now.
How's that not a foul? Anyway.
Sergio Gomez looking to create something, finds Cole Palmer out in a wide area. Can City do something with the ball? Foden, Palmer. This could go into the box, rolls it backwards. And now Laporte. Are they playing in the new strip today, by the way, City?
Don't know. Enzo's still down by from that tackle on Walker.
This is worrying.
I genuinely don't know how it wasn't a free kick. It goes through him, no?
It's not the new shirt for City. Yeah, it's late.
How is that not? I don't understand.
Follows through.
The foot's on his, shin.
Should be a yellow card.
It's his knee.
Should 100% be a yellow card there.
It wasn't even a free kick.
Out of control, really, from Kyle Walker there.
Mental from Mike Roller. Let's not give that.
Kai's infuriating Chelsea fan already.
He just doesn't look like he should be playing.
By the way, Enzo Fernandez has started 20 Chelsea games since he's joined. That's every single match. He's been our best player by far, but since he joined. But yeah. Ball now back to Stefan Ortega.
First time he's touched the ball today.
And now he plays it forwards and it's Cole Palmer in behind.
Cole Palmer should just run because he's going to beat Dave in a foot race.
That's what he's doing now. Blocked by Azpilicueta.
Why are you turning?
He looks to come the other way and it's cleared away.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, Cavert's just jumped.
Now Sterling.
It doesn't look like he plays the ball. It's like he plays the man.
I think it might be a Chelsea 3 kick there. But yeah, very stacked bench from Manchester City today. Stones, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Rodri, Grealish, Haaland.
If we somehow manage to keep it,
Bernardo and Diaz.
If we manage to keep it a 0-0, or we're 1-0 up somehow, they'll just bring all of them lot and win 4-1.
Akilina Mackenzie, welcome to the stream with a thumbs up as always. Great to see you. And yeah.
Havertz.
And now Loftus-Cheek, Chalobah, Silva. Looks to play it forward, goes to Fofana. It's cut out there by Phillips and City come the other way. Cole Palmer. Across to Alvarez and it's home. Who really expected anything different. Manchester City 1, Chelsea 0. They've played through them, cut through them like a hot knife through butter. Chelsea absolutely opened up there and Alvarez slots one past Kepa. Kepa really didn't have much of a chance. Made it as much of an effort to save it, but ultimately could do nothing to prevent that. Chelsea already 1-0 down, just 11 minutes on the clock. Do you want to open the window, by the way, because it's incredibly warm in here. Just to get some air in here. But yeah, Alvarez. It all comes from Chelsea's own play, actually. All comes from Chelsea's own play. Lose the possession. Here's Cole Palmer. Across to Alvarez, who, by the way, no one seems to pick up on. Kepa really should do more. It's a poor pass forward from Fofana. Completely misses his target. Phillips gives it to Palmer, who knocks out wide to Alvarez, and he just slots one home. And Kepa, he should save it. But he just should. It's literally right next to his hand, and he just doesn't save it. Who's surprised? But yeah. Manchester City 1, Chelsea 0, already just 12 minutes on the clock. And now Chelsea need to regroup, but we're playing it around the back, so second seems inevitable. And as I say that, a terrible distribution from Kepa.
Oh, bloody hell.
Now it's with Kyle Walker. City looking for a second. They want to go out in style here. Their last home game of the 22-23 season. Of course, they will lift the trophy upon the end of today's game. And yeah, Laporte, Gomez, Palmer. Now it's with Alvarez. Tries to find Sergio Gomez. Does brilliant, to be fair, to Sergio Gomez to keep that in. Alvarez drops in.
Take nothing away from City. They're in quality. But, doesn't take much to get past this Chelsea defence.
No, one pass and suddenly they're in behind, aren't they? But, well, in between, really. A load of players completely missing the mark. Here is a Kanji. Edison.
Yeah, Stefan Ortega's just taking his time here.
Ortega. Gomez, down the line. That's really nice from Palmer. Completely spins Dave. Rico Lewis lets it run across his body. Taps out wide to Foden. Releases Palmer, who's in behind. City looking for a second. Will they get it here? Palmer, Lewis, lovely play. Foden's shot blocked by Alvarez. Foden takes aim. Mahrez has a shot blocked by Gallagher.
Alvarez doesn't tackle Foden.
Yeah. They're actually blocking their own shots because they know that...
running in to hit it and Alvarez just takes it off him.
Yeah.
Big let off. Huge let off.
Alvarez.
Dave again.
Being the only one that wants to score.
Murdered. It's a massacre.
It's such a nice play. But yeah, Foden really should have scored there. He's unfortunate that Alvarez blocks his shot. And now a corner where City can look to cause more damage.
Didn't fancy stopping the short corner there.
Mahrez, ball to the back post. Gomez tries to put it back across the box. So Alvarez tries to put it back across the box. Can't quite ball out for a goal kick. Thank God. But Aspie's being torn apart. I don't know what we expected. You've got Azpilicueta today against... You knew it was either going to be Jack Grealish, who's one of the most difficult wingers to mark in the world, in which case your slow old right back isn't really going to cut it, or it was going to be Cole Palmer, a young pacey winger with a lot to prove. I mean, this is exactly his type of game, isn't it, where he's up against an old right back who can't keep up with him. Nice header for Azpi. Keeps Chelsea's attack alive. Havertz.
Hands all over.
What is he doing? Kai Havertz he's such an infuriating footballer to watch.
70% of the ball for City.
Because he's not looking for the ball there, he's looking to get fouled because he doesn't really know what to do when he has the ball, seemingly.
He doesn't play the ball. I'm sorry he doesn't play the ball. He just plays the man.
Look, he was looking there to draw the foul constantly, but yeah, 15 minutes played. If City keep on their current track, it's only going to be 6-0, I wouldn't mind. Not too bad. I'd hope we keep respectful today. Ultimately, a victory seems entirely impossible, but surely we can at least keep it to 1-0 or 2-0.
It's respectable.
And also unrealistic. Here is Sergio Gomez. Sterling's won it back. And now Fofana, Loftus-Cheek, Enzo. Oh, he's done so well there, Enzo Fernandez, but no real options. That's stood off pitch. And it sort of just drove himself into trouble there, Enzo. There was a lot of City players around him, and he didn't really have any options. But he did run himself the wrong way there and ended up surrounded by players rather than going left and out to our centre-halves. Laporte, Akanji. Now Kyle Walker on this right-hand side. Picks out...
What is Havertz doing?
He's just picked up a yellow card for no reason. Genuinely, he's just slid in at Phillips for no reason. Surely that's a card. I haven't seen whether the referee has branched anything just yet.
Get away with it. No, he's not.
It's
a dreadful tackle.
Don't know what he's surprised about. Don't know what he's doing.
The ball. He's brain dead. And yes, he might be struggling for form, or he might be playing well this season. But it's brain dead.
What is he doing? He's a little bit higher, and there's 100% an argument there for a red card. What on earth is he trying to do?
It's just desperation.
It's not. It's stupidity. It's plain stupidity. Like, what are you doing? He's shown nothing really this year. Glimpses of quality from certain players, but Havertz has really just been poor this year. It's a shame because obviously after the Champions League final I was buzzing. I think he's a very talented footballer, but this year he's just been crap and gone around just kicking people. I can't really understand why we don't give David Datcher Fofana a start. When watching these players, I can't see why we don't give more minutes to the youth.
That is the bit that is beyond me. Why on earth, when we're out of form, do we persist with the same players? Like, it's going to work.
Yeah. Because even if Fofana, Madueke, Chukwuemeka perform badly, at least we're getting them Premier League experience before they get to play in the next few years.
Fofana's just made a stupid tackle. The ball's gone. We have the ball and he's just hit Alvarez for no reason. Caught him on the follow through.
I didn't say after.
Bring your leg down. Why is your leg up there anyway? Hopefully Alvarez is alright. But why? Why is your leg up there?
Wait, the ball hadn't gone, and that is not as bad as you're making out. It's not a stupid tackle.
No, but I guess just diving in.
He's trying to win the ball.
Yeah, but so was Havertz.
Was he? Because Havertz was nowhere near him. Okay. The ball had already gone and he slid into him.
Yeah,
there, Fofana changes
the ball. That's a good finish for Alvarez.
But Kepa should do better. Like, I don't think there's any way around it. It's right at him. A taller goalkeeper with any sort of ability saves that. Like, simple as.
I think Kepa's ability just...
Does he?
Well, yeah. We've seen that several times.
I think he's a fine goalkeeper, but he makes way too many errors. Like, that's definitely savable.
Yeah, Courtois will, because he's like huge.
No, I think every other goalkeeper in the Premier League saves that. No. Quite frankly, unless they're making an error, or De Gea because he keeps not saving things. But quite frankly, that is savable for fun. And it feels like every time we see Kepa concede a goal, that was savable, but he hasn't saved it. Hall, Chalobah. He's had good games this season, Kepa, but nowhere near consistent enough and makes way too many errors. Now it's with Fofana. Cut out by Phillips. One back by Chelsea, though, because Phillips' pass not up to standard. And now here is Kepa. And Silva. Chalobah. It seems inevitable we're going to lose the ball. We've got no outlet.
It's so infuriating because it's the same with the personnel. Why do we keep trying things and when they don't work, we keep doing it?
What do you mean?
Like we've played out. We've tried to play out the back 3 times there, and we've lost.
We're going to play out the back.
Why?
Well, we're not going to pump it long because we're not playing. It's not the Championship. We're not Preston North End.
But if nothing else works,
there we go. That's long.
There you go.
And we've lost the ball. I don't think lumping it long to Havertz. Well, it's obviously not intentional.
I know, but it's just trying something different. If you spend 20 minutes playing out the back and it doesn't,
we need a goalkeeper, man. Yeah, we do, Chelsea fan. We 100% need a goalkeeper.
Yeah, I mean, it's
apparently it is on
because he had. When we bought him in, he had good potential, and but he just didn't adapt well. Then refused to be subbed off, and then he kind of a redemption arc. He started saving penalties and became a decent keeper, and then he came back to the start.
He's just always been too error prone, really.
There's a lot he's working on, but with what we've got now, we're 1-0 down.
Apparently, Poch just said he wants a striker, DM, and goalkeeper, which makes complete sense of the 3 areas I would target the most. I think without injuries, that this side would look a lot stronger today. You'd have Reece James and Ben Chilwell at fullbacks. I don't know why Chalobah is starting at centre half. If we're going to play a 3, I'd have probably played Badiashile. But I think Frank Lampard can't spell his name, so he's not putting him on the team sheet.
I genuinely don't want to do this sort of thing because I've watched us go long and it doesn't work, and I've watched us play at the back and it doesn't work.
We can play at the back, but there's no outlet. Our strikers are so inactive. Which is what pisses me off about Havertz and Sterling. They're forwards that don't move. That's probably why, as good as Sterling's been for City, Pep was more than happy to let him go because he doesn't move. One of your strongest players you let go for £30 million. Yeah. That doesn't happen unless you don't really rate that player as highly as it seems.
I mean, City have been good. They've knocked the ball about well. They've pressed the ball. They've won the ball.
They don't even needed to press really. They feel just waited for Chelsea to pass it to them.
They've pushed up and stopped us playing at the back. And whenever that happens, we just for some reason panic and just boot it to them. It's beyond me.
We don't have an outlet, so
they've played nice football. It's quite nice to watch actually, just the way they knock the ball about.
Laporte. That's a Chelsea. That's not nice to watch.
Oh yeah, no. It's good
overall
football.
This season they do play.
Oh
nice
look, there's a gap. Oh, Dave's gone walkies again.
Palmer should put this across the box. Chalobah does really well with that.
Trav. Hey, we'll take that. Take the pressure off.
Foden just balling out.
He just
keep your face. Keep the fans entertained.
I'd bring Dave at half time.
Half time, that's generous.
He didn't start running. Until he saw the
Well, we knew he wasn't going to get there.
Yeah, and then Fafana's well set the pace off it.
Chandler gets it away well. But they are worried because if Palmer puts that on target, I genuinely think it goes in. I don't know whether Kepa saves that.
Yeah. Depends
or whether his legs get in a tangle and it ends up going in. You don't know. But yeah, here's a Kanji. Foden. And now it is with Aymeric Laporte. Foden again. Now a Kanji. And Walker. They've always got an outlet, City there. Even Lewis coming deep, but Walker knows he can go backwards to his goalkeeper. Whereas Chelsea seems to be forwards is the way. If not, we'll just smash it at their centre mids and let them have
it. Yeah, so we don't see the move the ball like side to side. Like if our right centre half has it, his only options are back to Kepa, or
which we're not doing.
Play it forwards. Like why don't we shift the ball to the left hand side?
And they're going forwards again here. Gomez, Palmer.
Let me guess, he'll beat Dave.
Tries to the ball centrally, and Thiago Silva clears it away. Again, a clearance to nothing. We haven't got anyone forward, so I don't know why. We were just try to take the pressure off there. Thiago Silva. Here's Phillips.
This is City's second string side.
We're actually sitting in a 5-4-1. And for some reason, Gallagher's the highest of them.
I don't know what he's done, or what he does.
Havertz there, throwing his arms in the air. I don't know why. He's kicking off that no one's pressing, but like, what are you doing, mate?
He's just going side to side with the play.
They've just absolutely knocked it around us there, and now they're coming forwards again. Gomez.
You notice it was
Palmer, Price. That's a good chance from Dave.
As soon as the ball gets knocked past them, they stop running. I've never seen that from a footballer before. If someone passes the ball past you, you just stand
there. It depends. The strikers, yeah. Just make you just be running out of position.
No, at least you like try and get you get back a bit.
Not necessarily, it depends on the system. But Havertz just throwing his arms about. I don't know what he's doing. Just take him off. Actually, just take him off. Like, I cannot be asked to watch footballers who just don't care, who think they're bigger than it. It's like, we're playing shit. You're part of that. You're not playing well, and he's there throwing his arms in the air, kicking off at. Well, I don't really know why he's kicking off. I don't really know what his cause of complaint is. At the moment, we're doing what we have to. We're sitting deep. We're stopping City just running through us again.
And then we come back round. We come back round.
They're doing the pause now already, City. We've just over 25 minutes.
But then but then we come back round to Lampard as well. Why do you keep picking these players that just don't perform?
No one knows.
It's mental.
There's been no logic or understanding to any of Lampard's tactical or personnel decisions.
Decent players that deserve a chance.
Havertz.
That's better.
Has Hall out wide? Will he use him? Yes. Now Chelsea are coming forward. Where do we go now? Because Gallagher and Sterling are stood in the line. Havertz has come over to stand near Hall, and our midfield haven't got forwards yet. Here's Loftus-Cheek.
And now City have got back in shape.
Hall. It's a poor pass, and now they can break.
Weak foot,
Try to outside the weak pass.
Professional footballer.
But yeah.
And Dave's now going to run back again because Palmer's on the wrong side of him.
Morgs, welcome to the stream. Hi, come on Chelsea, and in brackets a Forest fan. Welcome. Also, I can see you got a membership, but you're not on a name I recognise. So welcome. I don't know if you've changed your name or whether you've just decided to somehow got a membership. Yeah, welcome to the stream, mate. Yeah, reports say we put.
Did you claim one when we?
Actually, we didn't know, but yeah, welcome, mate. Joseph Fan says report today we put £8 million for Vlahovic. Poch wants him.
Great.
I think Vlahovic is a really good player. I think he's a really, really good profile player. For whatever reason, it hasn't worked out at Juve, but I think there's still a good player there.
My worry is it is a big price tag for a player that I've not seen anything from the last year. What is going on currently? We've got the ball.
Havertz. I think there's better forwards out there at a similar price.
Oh yeah, obviously similar. Sterling.
I'd have wanted Tony, but there's no point now until Jan at the very early.
That'd be so Chelsea to buy him now.
Can't play for.
And then only
to be fair, if we get Tony for 20 mil, I'm more than happy. Like,
let him sit around,
I don't think Brentford take 20 mil.
We'll loan him out to Dagenham and Redbridge. I know he can't play in England. Does that count as England?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, how is Alvarez in?
Foden dinks the keeper and it almost just lifts him.
How was he?
Almost.
How I don't understand how he got through on goal there.
Neither the defenders.
What happened? Phillips just Chalobah didn't track his man at all.
I did know it was Al Sloth's games before. Okay, welcome, mate.
Yeah, just no one tracked the run and
Brought down well.
decent attempts.
I thought that might just dip in. And
I
given Kepa.
I don't think that was dipping in. Kepa would have made a
Well, I
move
don't know.
towards it.
Didn't look like he was.
Yeah, no, because he might have known it was going wide. I don't know.
Silva. Fofana. And now Loftus-Cheek. Back to Fofana. We're back to the mind-numbingly uninteresting but I just know one of these passes are going to end up with City's midfield. Look. Silva. Now we're going to watch Kepa distribute it. Fair enough. He's done all right this time. Chalobah.
Left. No, where is Hull? Why are we not trying to find Hull?
And it is Kepa, by the way, starting Morgs. I don't really know why we don't have an outlet. I mean, Havertz has now dropped in.
Surely the wing, surely the wing backs would be the outlet.
Yeah, but Dave and Hull stood so wide.
Just tried to find Dave because he
Luckily.
slid on the bloody other side of the pitch and he just fizzed it at Foden.
Yeah.
Why is he hugging the line for?
Well, I guess Lampard says we want to create as much width as possible, but it just means City players are just sitting narrower and waiting for the ball to go to them. Because look, where does Loftus-Cheek go here? Goes back to the defence.
They look up and go, well, he stood there and he stood there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand in the gap and then when they pass the ball, I'm going to take it. It's simple, but it's basic football.
Enzo, has he got an outlet? Lovely ball out wide to Hull.
I mean, the only reason he's found an outlet is because he's bloody world class and plays passes like that.
Hull, Sterling, Hull.
Oh, and it's ended up back.
Loftus, Chalobah.
Enzo,
it worries me how high Chalobah is. That's excellent. Sterling in behind.
What was that?
Potentially the worst pass I've ever seen. Don't know what he's trying to do. I know what he's trying to do. I just don't know how he's failed.
He laid it into Havertz.
That's what he's trying to do. But it's such a poor pass.
And it actually hit Sterling on the way for his out.
That one you can shrug your shoulders at and hold your arms in the air, Havertz, because that was a joke.
Meanwhile, the squad that's actually won the league for City just sitting on the bench with dyed hair and now an absolute worldie. Look at them, they're laughing and joking. They're loving it.
Edson won the Golden Glove in the last 3 seasons. He hasn't won it this year, though. David De Gea has.
How? I do not know.
Because United kept loads of clean sheets. Because the system's alright, but not because De Gea makes loads of saves. You'd think the Golden Glove would be for the most saves.
Because clean sheets could mean that your defence had a worldie.
I mean, yeah, Edison's won it the last 3 years. This year, they've been tragic defensively, City, at times. When this system gets opened up easily against with teams that are quite good. I mean, Real didn't.
Tell you now.
At the start, I mean, obviously now they've refined the system and they dominate everyone.
But if the City team that played Real had turned up today, we'd be 6-0 down by now.
Yeah, the V team is helping us out.
Oh, that's quality.
Silva.
He's genuinely he's our best player, maybe apart from Enzo, but he's 38 and he's just so much better.
Yeah, apparently it's going to go Flamengo though. This worries me as to what is Kepa doing? He invites pressure on himself sometimes, Kepa.
Does Frank Lampard at the door or something?
Why?
Because as bad as Chile got with her or something, I genuinely...
Well then surely you play him.
Yeah, I don't, well unless he's... Oh, I don't. I genuinely do not know what he's done to him. Killed his cat, pissed in his clothes.
Maybe. That would make sense, yeah.
I genuinely don't know why he's not playing.
Maybe when Lampard pulled into training, Badiashile scratched his car with his car and they've had a few
Maybe because he's round the corner in the change rooms, he can't see him. Doesn't know he can pick him because he doesn't know who he is or where he is.
I'm convinced he just can't write his name on the team sheet, so he doesn't bother trying. Is he even amongst the substitutes today, Badiashile?
Don't even know. I'm just so confused by so many different things in the Chelsea team. This is better though, and Sterling's in. Go on,
Will he finish?
Oh,
this is what I'm saying. Kepa doesn't save that. That one rolls past Kepa. Great stop from Ortega.
Yeah, I'll be honest, Sterling doesn't do too badly under pressure.
Sterling should finish.
Better from Havertz to play it through.
Again, though, but it's such an easy save because it's such a poor shot.
It isn't great.
It's not an easy save, but...
I know, but to be fair, he slips over as he shoots.
It's straight at him. Nobody should have on the bench.
Any power and at least rebounds. We'll worry about though. Why is Fofana playing attacking mid? He's won a free kick though.
Alright, fair enough.
Maybe play him there. Tony Rudiger-esque. Oh, I miss the days of having like
Fafana.
better though. Better goal. Better 3 minutes.
Half.
We had a shot, which was a shot on target. Does that count as a shot on target? A save?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had a shot on target.
Why else would it?
I don't know, I'm just making sure it does before I... So I had a shot on target and now we've got a free kick.
What else would it count as, Harry?
A shot.
Off target.
I don't know. I thought it was Chelsea too long. I thought, why would Enzo even want to play that quickly? Hit it, mate.
No.
Why is no one hitting this?
Big ball in behind. I just hit it. We haven't got a free kick taker in the team.
Have we not?
Well, look at them.
No,
Mount
Reece,
does,
no
but
Mount.
he's not playing at the moment. He's injured.
I need David Lewis. I need to see, where's David Lewis? He'd have smacked his top left. Easy.
Where's William? Bring him back. He's doing well at Fulham.
What is that?
Silver. Can't quite get there. He's put the ball in not a bad area, just no one runs at it. Like here, look. It's a little over hit, but not even if it was on target, even if it was a little under hit, even if there's a little less on it, no one hits it because they've not run.
I'm just not inspired by a manager that's sitting back, relaxed with his feet up. We're losing,
Not most
mate.
inspirational.
We're 5-0 up.
Lamps is a legend, so I'd never.
I know, but he looks like he's playing video games on his little tablet.
I'm just reviewing this.
He's looking Clash of Clans, he's making sure his base is alright.
Gallagher.
Or whatever,
Enzo.
or, playing Candy Crush.
Havertz.
This is better.
Here's Hall.
Hit it.
No, Loftus on the chip.
What a ball.
On the edge.
Gallagher! Oh, what a save!
Oh, Tager's actually a good goalkeeper.
Oh,
Lewis
did
can't
I?
clear it. He's air kicked.
Penrith!
Oh,
Penrith!
Gallagher.
He's
Loftus cheek.
batted into
Please
him.
hit it. Sterling. This has got to go back into the box. No, he's kicked it at his mate. Please, in the box.
What was that? That's so... Oh, Gallagher.
Sterling's just so frustrating. We've still got the ball here.
Much better, though. Much better 5
It
minutes.
should be a goal, though.
I know that's a good save. You can't discredit what we
It is, but when you watch Kepa not be able to make a simple save and then Ortega's thrown himself into a
we should have
post,
scored or not. And
it's frustrating. But this is City's second keeper,
he's actually, that's a good point.
and neither of our
Edison would have
goalkeepers are
caught it.
competent.
Edison would have caught it and just played on. What? Nothing happened. What happened? Offside. Much better.
Caught it between his knees and then done some keep uppies.
It's Sterling. That's a Hall with the ball.
Luckily, Sterling didn't take the ball
What
because
a
watching
ball.
his crossing.
What a save.
Yeah.
That is a brilliant
Gallagher
save.
looks a bit like Harden with his hair down. Like
Oh,
he's,
he's
no,
at the
he's
post.
at the fucking
He's at the post.
missed.
It's not even a save. He's at the post.
Missed.
Ortega looks like he actually saved it. He didn't. He hit the post. He hit the post. Oh, well, now we can criticise it because he should have hit
That's
the
a
target.
wonderful ball. Lewis Hall.
To be fair, it's better from him.
Loftus cheek. Can he lift it into the area? Turns it down the line. Lewis Hall. Is he going to get there?
Corner.
He's kicked it off.
No.
We're so bad at winning corners, by the way. That's another problem we have.
Yeah.
Junior, welcome to the stream. Needs to score again in the first half. I bet it's in jeopardy. Jeopardy. No, go away,
Oh,
Junior.
Lampard's got up now. He's seen a bit of action.
He wants a pizza.
I like
looks
to
of
move
it.
it,
I'm guessing. Do you want a slice?
Put it on a
going
plate.
on,
I
mate?
think that's what you're probably saying. Put it on a plate. Oh, Gallagher. How did he hit the post? I genuinely understand his hand. I can't criticise him though because he's probably our most informed player.
Conor Gallagher, fucking hell.
And he just...
Most in form
But
player.
if it was a 3 PM kickoff, he scores that.
If it's any footballer in the world.
Why is Enzo our highest player?
Oh, Sterling's gone back to standing in midfield, I'm guessing, because I can't see him currently.
He's gone for a piss, isn't he?
Oh, he's down on the left-hand side. He's switched wing.
Oh, that's please don't goes off.
I know he hasn't been playing on
That's
the left,
definitely
hasn't
not. Oh, he's going off.
Alvarez not really been involved the last few minutes. We've been all up to the City end.
How was this not a goal?
Because he put it in the post, mate. I
Not
don't
like
know if you know how football works.
I'll be fair, he hit the post and then on to Ortega.
Yeah. Even so, who's gonna fall? No, if it bounced on the line, who's gonna get there? Oh, mate, Enzo's
they're rolled
there.
in.
Well, no, Enzo looked on the floor, mate. Made a bundled it over with his arse. To be
Probably.
fair.
And it's so Chelsea. Oh dear.
What pizza is the best? Asks Morgs1. Hard to say. There's lots of authentic Italian pizza. Like, just go to Italy, order some pizza, eat it, class. That's where the
Doesn't matter
best
what's
pizza
on
is. Well, to a certain extent, if they put like
Horseradish.
anchovies,
Oh dear.
7 minutes left of the first half. Chelsea a little more promising as we reach the.
We've been better since
towards the
half
end of
an
this
hour.
half. We've been better. We've not been great still. A decent chance though. Conor Gallagher definitely should have scored. Sterling should have scored as well. Other than that though, we've not been bad.
No, we haven't.
And now Phil Foden will look to put this into the box. It's a free kick. I don't know how this was awarded.
I don't actually know. What happened?
I don't know, I was talking about pizza.
It was on the right hand side, so I'd guess Dave.
Chelsea fans says cheese pizza is the best. That's just... I don't rate cheese pizza, gotta be honest. I think if you want cheese pizza, just order pepperoni and take the pepperoni off and let the other people... If you're in it by yourself, sure, what you want. But like, if you're in a group and you order cheese pizza...
Has anyone actually just ordered cheese pizza? I think it's something you buy from the shop.
If you're by yourself, I can understand if that's what you like. But I think pizza needs a topping. I mean, I'm just not really a fan of cheese.
Fair enough.
I don't think cheese pizza has much to it. Anyway, I'm Frank Lampard.
So it's a good 6
Now
minutes.
Palmer.
Good 10 minutes or so for Chelsea. We've been better. But it'd be so Chelsea concede now and undo all that hard work.
Here is a Kanji. And now Walker could go down the line here. He's got so much time. They're so composed in possession, Man City. Chelsea just aren't at all. Whenever we get the ball, we look like lost. Completely lost. Laporte finds Sergio Gomez. He's looked good today, Sergio Gomez. Been involved
These boys enjoying a
regularly
run.
with the play. Yeah, Phillips played well as well, to be fair. So I don't think really many City players have put a foot wrong.
Haven't had much to do.
Mahrez can't quite keep it in play. Brings it down really well though. To be fair to him, and now it's Lewis Hull. Pep Guardiola. The difference here is astounding. The fact that Guardiola at 1-0 down, knowing you put out a second string 1-0 up, knowing you put out a second string side is furious. Frank Lampard, who's put out what he must surely think.
Man.
That's the hit list. But this is what Frank presumably thinks is his best 11, and he is not shouting despite the fact we're 1-0 down, not doing anything despite the fact we're 1-0 down.
He's applauding.
Is he? I've not seen him stand up. He ordered pizza and then that was it.
Played Candy Crush. He's having a ball.
Mate, he's living the dream life of a 9-year-old. Bit of football, bit of Candy Crush, bit of pizza. Here is Laporte.
And his team might not be winning, but he don't really know what's going on, so he don't really care. I just genuinely, Gallagher must be on like Britain's Most Wanted criminals. Oh,
no.
Now Chalobah's gone through something. Why do we keep fouling people?
Feel something. They don't feel anything in their lives. They go around wigging people. Like Kanji.
He's doing it again. He's just
Lewis Phillips.
Rigo Lewis has generally just been battered and bruised the last 2 minutes.
Mm.
He's under attack from Conor Gallagher.
Harm to come on second half. I don't know if he will, Joe
Please
Fan.
no.
I think they'll bring him on maybe last
Be
20
nice.
minutes, but I don't think they'll bring him on half time. Definitely some point in the
Tell
second
you
half.
who should come on at half time? Anyone for Azpilicueta.
I'd move Chalobah out there, not make any... I'd make one personnel change, just go Chalobah right back and take out Aspi for Madueke. No, we don't need a centre half. Go back to a 4.
Yeah. How has that happened?
Because we've completely just left Alvarez to
How
run.
do 3 centre halves all not track a run?
Palmer. Gomez. Now Phillips could take aim. Calvin Phillips. I thought he'd
That had gone top corner and walked
hit a
off.
screamer.
That man's played 404 minutes this year.
Mm.
And he just slapped on top corner like it was nothing.
And he would have levelled up.
Yeah, it's a lot wider.
Who scored 1 goal this season for Chelsea? No one.
Loftus-Cheek.
How many goals has Phillips got?
Don't know. Not many.
I can't imagine he's scored yet, has he?
I really hope they've all gone to half time because the away end at Chelsea is empty.
This is Phillips' first start. 9 appearances, first start.
This is the away end at the Etihad is empty. There's no one in it. There's nothing there. They must have all gone to get a pie or something.
Kanji, Foden. So if Conor Gallagher was not Conor Gallagher, if Callum Phillips was a score, he would level up Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Christian Pulisic. It'd be one off Jorginho, who's now left.
Mahrez, that is a decent ball.
Kepa comes and claims got one. Reece James only has one this season.
Kepa went through a bit of a phase of that, didn't he? Of just not come across this. Yeah, we've missed Reece James.
He still dropped a 7.4 on average rating. Also injured.
God, I forgot that. Genuinely, if those two were fit, I think we'd be top half right now.
Our defence hasn't played badly this season. We've just not scored goals.
I know, but those two going forward are brilliant.
In recent weeks, have been a little bit more fallible, our defence, but still, only,
Bigley, we've scored more goals.
42 conceded this season.
In the Premier League.
42 conceded is the fourth best in the Prem. Yeah, only Manchester City, Newcastle and Manchester United have better defences. Better than Arsenal's defence, one less goal conceded. Mental.
Yeah, that is crazy.
But while Arsenal scored 83, we've scored 36, the same amount Haaland has. Sensational.
How is one man scored more? Genuinely one
Chelsea.
Human being.
And if Chelsea failed to score in these final 2 games and Haaland gets a goal, he would have outscored him, of course.
We're going to score. Maybe not today.
Against Newcastle, against Man United?
Maybe not any of them. How many time we got?
Hopefully
a minute.
None. Luckily only 60 seconds. More of this pain. Lewis Hull, can he put the ball into the box? No. Goes backwards. Here's Loftus-Cheek. And it's Hull. Chalobah. Fofana. Can he find a pass? Enzo Fernandez tries to get the ball out wide to Azpilicueta. This is a free kick actually to Chelsea in a good position. Enzo Fernandez clipped by Aymeric Laporte, who also has blue hair by the way. I haven't mentioned that yet. Enzo just clipped there, a little clumsy from Laporte. Perhaps showing his lack of sharpness.
Do you think they had a bit of a hair dye party last night?
I think they did so much alcohol they don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I was hoping they'd all be hung over tonight, but clearly not. I think this is a good chance.
I think there might be, this might be City hung over.
Maybe the guys on the bench are the ones that had a bit more of a party.
Yeah, these lads went out, but the guys on the bench got proper hammered. Yeah. Edson can't even tell which way's left and right.
This guy will take it in goal. And why is Kai Havertz taking
they're all sat on the bench nursing hangovers. At least this is a cross. He won't get to shoot.
No, it is a shot. He's going to shoot. He's going to shoot.
He won't take it, surely.
Right. Do you know this is going? This is going to hit Chalobah in the Chelsea wall. It hit the City wall. It's bounced back. Sterling finish, man.
What did he do? It's Kelf Lewis.
Oh, it's brilliant defending then.
Excellent defending.
Why is the Etihad so empty? I'm not joking. The away end's empty. Look at all the empty seats. Oh, I guess I'm merging in with the blue, aren't they? There are loads of empty seats.
Yeah.
Why's the ground so empty?
I've won the league. What's the point today?
To see the trophy lift?
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless they're not lifting it, so they haven't been lied to. Hull.
To be fair, they may not book tickets for a bit. In case, to save up. They have got a trip to Istanbul to pay for. They have got a trip to Wembley
and
to
that's
pay
half
for.
Time. Better into the half.
A strong showing from Chelsea in the end of that half, but ultimately City showing their inferiority. It's Manchester City 1, Chelsea 0 at the end of the half. Conor Gallagher went closest for Chelsea. Julian Alvarez, though, the only man with a goal to his name so far. It's Manchester City 1, Chelsea 0. Good finish from Alvarez, slotting it past Chelsea's Kepa Arrizabalaga. But yeah, overall, I mean, there's a lot you can pick at for Chelsea. There's a lot of compliments. In fact, a lot you can pick out for City. The fact that Chelsea have actually had a shot that probably should have gone in. I mean, that's poor from City. Not many teams allow Chelsea to have a shot, but yeah. Morgs one says, just got back from my final 3-2 champions. Fair enough, well done. But yeah, an interesting first half. I don't think Chelsea were as bad as I expected. It's disappointing that we conceded in the manner we did. I think a lot of players for Chelsea have just not been good enough at all. I think Azpilicueta has shown that he shouldn't be in the Premier League anymore. Who else has really struggled? Well, Kepa, I mean, he just can't save anything. But yeah, Bullet 214th, welcome to the stream. Chelsea rubbish. I don't think we were rubbish the first half. We're in general, yeah, we're not great. But I think this was a better performance from Chelsea. Against Forest, we were very poor. Apart from the goals we scored, I think here we've created some chances. We've limited City's to just a couple. Which, against one of the best sides, arguably the best football team I've ever seen, not a bad performance so far. I think Alvarez's goal was well taken. I think probably Kepa could have done more. And that's poor from the back line, actually, to allow Alvarez that much space. We definitely could have got a goal, though. I mean, Sterling probably should have done better with his chance late in the half. I definitely think Conor Gallagher should have scored. Can't really understand how he's hit the post there, but I guess I just thought of Chelsea's luck this season. Even when we get the ball into good areas, get players in the right position to score, they don't actually score. But yeah. I presume you're talking about Nkunku there, Chelsea fan. Yeah, I think Nkunku didn't. He scored against Bayern, right? Very good performance. That helped Dortmund. Probably bottle it today. I don't know when they play, but yeah, that could be massive for the Bundesliga. Man City reserves. It is the Man City reserves bullet, but compared to how Chelsea have been playing this season, I'm going to take the positives from that performance so far. I definitely think we could have done worse. I think City's reserve side is still an incredibly strong team, given the amount of money they've invested into this team, given how good their recruitment is. So I don't think the fact that their reserves as such is a problem. I don't think you can. If Chelsea play their reserves, you've got people like Bashir Humphreys playing. That would be the reserves. I don't think the 40 million signing Calvin Phillips, I wouldn't really call that reserves, but it is a rotated 11 for City tonight, but this afternoon. It's definitely not their strongest team yet. I still think it's a very good side. They've got some starters in there. They've still got some very, very good players. I don't necessarily think the fact that Haaland and co aren't playing means that you can discredit Chelsea's good elements of their performance. I think Chelsea's done all right so far. I definitely think we've not been stunning. We could have done more, but given our performance in recent matches, I'll definitely take that first half showing. What are your thoughts?
I mean,
anything to add?
First half now, we were rubbish. We didn't have a shot on target. We had one shot. I mean, City tore us apart. We couldn't play past their press.
I was going to say, yeah, we're so poor at breaking through City's lines. I know it's difficult to do because City are a good team.
But team. We struggle to break down any team.
We do. And all of our opportunities have come through those direct diagonal balls, which is what we should try more. But it's difficult to do when you don't have any wingers on the pitch. Because we've gone for
we didn't look great.
3-5-2s.
But then, as you said, we learned how to break through the lines. And when you've got the ability of Thiago Silva, Enzo Fernandez, we played those balls. We got Lewis Hall in a few times. You know, Sterling had a good effort, shot on target.
And the Sterling cross, just stuff like that really frustrates
poor.
me.
But, you know, his shot...
Hall's cross, though.
His shot was right. Gallagher hit the post with a header. It was much better towards the end of the half. It really was much better towards the end of the half. You know, we won a couple free kicks. We can't imagine a little bit more of the play. Yeah, no. I just think we looked better in the last 10, say 15 minutes of the half. We need to make sure we carry that into the second half. If not, we will get blown away. Yeah,
we definitely will. Morgs asks who you reckon who do you reckon will go down?
So Southampton already down. I think. Oh.
For me, Leeds are down because they won't beat Tottenham.
Leicester will not beat Newcastle tomorrow. I think Leicester and Leeds are down. I think the bottom three is as it is.
And Everton have they've got West Ham on the final day, right, who will already be safe. So
Everton, I think will be alright, and obviously we know West Ham.
Look at next week's fixtures. So yeah, Everton got Bournemouth, Leicester, West Ham. They're both winnable matches. So I think Leicester could draw tomorrow night, and that could help massively.
Maybe.
Even then, it wouldn't matter against Everton, of course. Everton and Bournemouth, though, Bournemouth half decent at the moment. But that's what I'm saying. Kepa can save that. It's right next to his hand.
I think... no, I don't think, sorry. I want to take my hat off to Nottingham Forest. Yeah. They were rooted to the bottom of the table, and they gave Steve Cooper a new contract. Everyone's like, why are you doing this? Yeah. You're stupid.
It's helped him that Nathan Jones decided to sabotage Southampton. I did see the funny thing the other day that Man City, this all-conquering Man City side, they could win the treble this season. Why is it not going to be the quadruple though? Because of Nathan Jones.
But no, Nottingham Forest, brilliant. And I mean, their home has become a fortress. The City ground is a brilliant atmosphere, and they've got some very good players. Next season, I think they can push on towards the top half of the Premier League.
Yeah, Bullet asks, do you think Sterling will leave Chelsea? I wouldn't rule it out, but I think from what he said... So there was an interview the other day with Raheem Sterling. He said that reportedly Harry Kane has held talks with, called Raheem Sterling and said that Poch is good with management and stuff like that. And I know Sterling said in the media that he thinks the dressing room atmosphere at the moment, the mentality side of the game, is a big problem for Chelsea and the squad.
Yeah.
So I do think that Poch coming in and getting a clear sense of ethos and direction at the club, I think that'll be huge. I think Sterling was more likely to stay. I don't think we'll sell him after a year, especially since there's not going to be many suitors, especially since we won't recoup the 40 million we paid for him.
My thing with Sterling as well is he hasn't been too bad this season. And he scored a double. I mean, I know it might be since he biased. He scored a double last week. He hasn't looked too bad today. Like today, he's had a few chances. He had a good shot. He hasn't looked too bad today. But it's going to be tough. But I think we're only 1-0 down in this game. We look better towards the last, the end of the half. Should be able to improve. Yeah,
further on the Sterling thing, by the way, I just think also, given the other wingers at the club, I would be more than happy to see people like Pulisic and Ziyech leave before I see a Sterling go. So I think for the pure fact that we've got a lot of inexperienced players, it would make sense to keep Sterling as that bit of experience, as a leader in the dressing room, especially since it's
I mean, I saw videos there.
We need some experience.
Them putting the blue and white tape onto the Premier League trophy, ribbons for Manchester City to receive at the end of this game, no matter what the result is. But they'll want to win. You don't want to, like Barca did. They lost and they had to lift the trophy. You don't really want to end up doing that.
No. But at the moment they look like they'll go out in style. Equally, I don't think they really care about this result. As much as it'd be nice to win, they won't be too upset. Well, welcome to the stream, by the way. Chelsea fan says that it'll be Leicester and Leeds to go down. Morgs one thinks it'll be Everton and Leeds. So a little bit of difference. I do think it is. Leeds seem nailed on, don't they? Especially with how they fell apart against West Ham today.
Their highlight of today's game was Sam Allardyce finding a fiver.
Highlight their season, mate.
That's the best thing they got from today was a fiver.
Yeah.
It's not looking great.
No, not really.
And you're doomed when you call in the relegation expert and you still don't stay up.
I don't know if Allardyce is the relegation expert that he once was. I don't think he's proven that this season.
Roy Hodgson, though, nailed it.
But I've seen a lot of people credit Roy Hodgson. I think he's done well. Don't get me wrong. You can't criticise what he's done, but I think they sacked
very harsh
Vieira immaturely. And I think ultimately they just, Hodgson's done well with a good team against lesser opposition.
Yeah.
The reason they were low is because they had a horrible fixture list. Then when they were about to get into their good run of games, they sacked Vieira, brought in Hodgson, and of course Hodgson's won games he should win. That squad's impeccable. You've got talent like Ebery Kietse, Michael Elise, Wilfred Zaha. They're players that could easily play for top 6 clubs.
Yeah.
And yet you're thinking, Palace, look at them pulling off the unthinkable. They've beaten Leeds, who have no quality in that side, really.
Roy Hodgson, it is still good to see Roy Hodgson run back the years.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It is. I just think it's harsh on Vieira because he was building something there and they played some really nice football last season. Then this season they had a bit of a tough run and he gets axed at the first sign of danger. I definitely think he could have seen them through this season. I think they'd be in a similar position, maybe a little lower. But it's very similar. I still think they'd be safe under Vieira. But who knows? Yeah. 30 votes now in the poll on chat. By the way, 77% of you think Manchester City will win. 23% think Chelsea will win. Delusional, mate, honestly. A lot of us. And then a draw, just 0.
No one's gone for a draw.
Nobody thinks.
Nobody's gone for a draw. Please someone vote draw.
If you're just joining, vote draw. But yeah. Newcastle beat Leicester tomorrow, says Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like Dean Smith. I want Dean Smith to stay up, but I just don't see it happening.
Well, if you give me a choice between, would you rather see Leicester or Everton stay up?
Sure, Dyche.
Probably say Everton.
Yeah.
Because it's not that I love Everton, but I think the the more sides we see drop out of this sort of, those elusive clubs that have always been in the Prem. At the moment, it's at 7. And Everton's the only side outside of the Big Six that's just been in the Premier League every season. I think as soon as you lose Everton, you very much make the Big Six much more a thing, because they're the only 6 that have always been there.
Also, there's a lot more players you can raid
from
Leicester if they go down.
Exactly. I'd like to see Yuri Tielemans.
Barnes, Maddison.
Not that it really matters, his contract's expiring anyway. Yeah. But yeah, as you say, Barnes and Maddison, of course, as well. Even players like Timothy Castagne can still do a job at most Prem sides. Patson Daka.
Yeah,
I've got some very good players. Equally, Daka in the Championship, that's fun. But
Vardy might actually score 15 goals.
Luton Town go up. Is Patson Daka not the perfect signing?
Depends how much money they want for him.
I think Leicester would take 20.
Or even just Iheanacho.
20 was a lot though, isn't it? For the Luton side, they'll probably have 100 mil from when the.
And the one that Leicester want to sell is probably Jamie Vardy out of the 3 of them.
Yeah.
And if you're Luton, don't buy Jamie Vardy.
Even Company agrees that Vieira was sacked early. Yeah, have you seen Company, by the way, the last few days? He's been going on a little tour of the world. He was seen at the Villa-Liverpool game yesterday. He was spotted at Arsenal-Brighton last weekend. He went and watched Lille-Montpellier recently as well. He's either cooking up some big plans, or he's just taking advantage of free tickets to go and watch them.
He's in Manchester today as well to watch him lift the trophy.
Potentially, I would be surprised if he isn't.
He's just going on a tour of.
I wouldn't be surprised if he is. He could not go. He might be somewhere.
Yeah, but he might do things that don't involve just watching football.
But if he is there, that wouldn't shock me.
Yeah.
I don't think that means he's going to buy Julian Alvarez. But yeah, as we saw earlier, Brighton confirming European football, much to the delight of owner Tony Bloom and players and management alike. But
Dunks in the crowd.
Yeah. He is
loving it.
Buzzing. But yeah, they've done well this season, Brighton. They've rode through 2 managers, not through their own choice. And ultimately, they've come out the other side in European spots.
People who say that De Zerbi just picked up on Potter's success, you're waffling.
Yeah, you are. Because De Zerbi's team are a lot better.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be interesting to see whether De Zerbi stays at Brighton. I'd like to think he does another season at least.
Yeah.
Because he's building something there, but.
We've got to play United on Thursday.
It's going to be painful.
Equally, today's been alright so far.
Potentially, but United aren't going to play their second string.
Yeah, they're sending out the second team.
Are you going to play a final next Saturday? I'm still waiting for tickets to go on general sale, Chelsea fan, but I'm hoping I'll be at least able to get one so I can go, if not more, so I can go with people. But yeah, if not, I'm just hoping to get one ticket. So the general sale isn't until we know that phase 3 is. It's Wednesday. It's unlikely there'll be anything left by phase 4, but.
Or we'll go watch a League One player final on the Monday.
Yeah.
What has happened here? Why is
Mike Richards just turned up? It's getting food.
Sky Sports has gone down the drain.
Don't know what's going on. But Micah Richards is here now. Anyway, Bullet asks, says, just want Chelsea to beat Man U.
I hope so.
It'd be nice to see us win a game. I think, obviously...
I want to win at least one of our last 3.
United now confirmed Champions League now? I think it'd be difficult for them to finish outside of it.
Drew to Villa.
Let's have a look. United are 3 points ahead of Liverpool. It's not confirmed at all, actually. If United lose to Chelsea and lose their final game of the season and Liverpool win against Southampton on the final day, then they'll be up, of course,
United. It's a long shot, and you're realising United
play Chelsea and Fulham, and you slip up in both.
Chelsea days on the pitch.
Just a point United need, but... Yeah, about to go on the wave here for the second half. Players making them out to the field.
I don't see any changes, and that makes me sad.
They've cut back to the studio now, but yeah, not long until that second half gets underway. Seemingly no changes for Chelsea, but hopefully, if they're not personnel, they're at least tactical. We've done all right at the end of the first half, but yeah, Manchester City now making their way out of the tunnel. Calvin Phillips having to wake himself up there. He can't believe he's getting to play even more minutes. Stunned, but yeah. Guardiola takes his seat. A 5-time Premier League winner now? Possibly more than that, actually. No. Under Pep it's 3, right? And then in total...
They got 5 in the last 6 years.
Is it 5 under Pep? They've not got 5 in
it's
the
not
last
5
6
under
years.
Pep.
There's
They've got
3
5.
under Pep.
No, they've won the last 5 out of 6.
Surely not.
Yeah, because
Have Liverpool only won 1, didn't they? Oh yeah, fair enough. They have won 5. There we go. Chelsea gets underway for the second half of the way. But that is a mental statistic, isn't it? The dominance they've had.
So Pep's got 3.
Well, if it's in the last 6 years, then Pep's won them all, mate.
Oh yeah, didn't he?
But I thought Pep only had 3.
Oh, they've won 3 in a row, haven't they?
No, they won 2022, 2021, and they won 2019. They also won 2018.
I keep seeing things saying they won 3 in a row then.
This doesn't account for 2023. Yeah, they have won 3 in a row.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 21, 22 and 23.
Yeah.
And Liverpool won 2020.
And City won the 2 before that. So yeah, that is 5 in 6 years.
Standing ovation has been
So
either Silva and Rodri go
5 titles for Pep. City are now on what, 7?
Yeah.
I just want Newcastle to finish above Man United. They should, but look, I think Newcastle will win tomorrow night, and then they'll be in good stead, especially with Chelsea on the final day. There's every chance Chelsea do beat United. You never know, but probably not. But you never know. Ball long from Ortega, cut out by Silva.
Do you know what? I believe we can get something from this game. I'm feeling positive after the end of the first half.
Loftus-Cheek. He's looked good today. It's a shame it's not really worked out for him at Chelsea. And then Aspie's completely ruined the move, but Gomez, one back by Aspilicueta and off the pitch. No, get off Aspilicueta. But yeah, I do think it's weird that Loftus-Cheek's the first player out the door, but I think it is a necessary sale. Yeah. Depends how much we get. If we get 20 million, then we're buzzing. If it's like 5, then it's just like, what's the point? But yeah.
And we could at least make a lot of money off the loan army.
What do you mean? Just sell them all off?
Yeah, like Lucas Piazon.
Well, we're going to have... He's gone now. We're going to have 45 first-team players once.
That is
all the loanees return.
That is a joke.
That's not. That's how Chelsea have functioned over the last few years.
Mental.
That's the loan army.
Why have we got a loan army like that?
Well, because it turns a profit and develops talent that we either sell on or keep forever, just turning profit.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe Bodie wants a new vision.
I don't know.
I don't think he does.
But I don't think loaning out players like Kennedy has much of a purpose, but equally, why sell them for nothing?
Yeah.
I think he's left as well.
How have we not bought on a David Datcher final? I do not know.
First, like Aubameyang got to go though.
I mean, he genuinely looked horrific against Arsenal when he played. He was awful.
He looked alright against Brentford.
When did we play Brentford?
Like a week before that.
Bournemouth.
Potentially. I don't know who I'm talking about. I don't know one of the recent games. Aspilicueta. Tries to go down the line. And
genuine. How? How does Frank watch this and go, yeah, this is alright. This is a standard that I am accepted of.
I think it's a standard he's accepting of, or whatever you're saying, but I think he's just sort of lost for options.
He's got players on the bench though. He can change the system.
He's tactically lost.
But he should.
Loftus-Cheek, by the way, driving forwards now. That's brilliant from Loftus, and he's
Oh,
still going.
Superb.
Here's Conor Gallagher. Has Havertz to his right, Sterling through the middle, across to Havertz. A poor pass from Gallagher.
Why would he take it?
But we're still alive. Gallagher.
That's penalty.
Brought down, but good challenge, deemed by the referee. Created by Cole Palmer. Ball back now to Ortega. And now Chelsea applying the press to Laporte. Laporte plays it inside. Somehow Foden's unmarked.
Exactly, that's the difference. That ball gets snapped up one of the midfielders. Don't know where our midfield was.
Enzo was pressing. Gallagher was also pressing the same area. Well, if he sprints 100 mile an hour every ball, it's not going to be sustainable.
But at least it looks like
well, there's just no system to the press. Fernandes and Gallagher are stood next to each other at the moment. Sterling's walking back.
And just telling him to go to it, and Gallagher's just not.
Because Gallagher's a winger. Well, playing as a winger in this at times. He just plays what he wants.
I don't think he's in a position. He's on like free roam.
Yeah. He's just run around and chase the ball, lad.
I believe though. I do believe.
I do, but we've got to be a little more. There's got to be more structure to our attacks. It's just let's hope something magical happens.
Just nick a goal and hope for the best.
Aguma Bekele Aseta. Welcome to the stream.
Man,
Apologies, I've got your
Foden.
name wrong there. They've said Man City will win. That seems a fair prediction.
Palmer, can he beat Dave? Probably. Azpilicueta's struggling.
Palmer.
T-Face, don't worry, just keep him away.
Here is Phillips. And it's cut out by Chelsea. Enzo, Sterling. Coming forwards here. Options to the left, options to the right. Sterling can keep driving. Lewis Hall cuts inside, takes aim, and it's not a bad effort.
Him. Better. Much better from Chelsea.
Well claimed by Ortega.
Ortega's been good.
Sterling does well here. Holds onto the ball at the perfect amount of time. Gives it out wide. Hall could potentially create something here, but I'm glad he just takes a shot because I'm fed up of watching other people shoot. At least.
That's a good shot. He's on
If the 18-year-old misses, fair enough, he's 18.
Yeah.
But watching Sterling, Havertz, Gallagher constantly miss, it's just painful to watch.
I'm just glad he's playing. But I want to see Chukwuemeka. I think he looks good.
Yeah, he's got to get on soon. After watching another 20 minutes of Galadog, I'm going to gouge my eyes out.
I want to see Fofana and Chukwuemeka in the next 15 minutes, at least.
Yeah, sort of.
At most, sorry.
But yeah. Alvarez slips over, Fofana wins the ball back.
He fell over.
Gallagher turns out, finds Havertz. Havertz comes inside, almost draws the foul.
Play on.
Looks for the foul, then realises that he wasn't. That the challenge was going past him. And Sterling goes down, and the ref, awards it.
Smart from. I think Sterling kind of realised he ran out of options, so he knew Miles was coming from behind and just took the foul. That seems to be a common trait of our team, trying to win fouls. I don't understand why, because as you said,
we don't have a free kick taker.
So why do we keep?
Or any idea what we're doing at free kicks? Really, we just sort of like Enzo hits it.
So why do we keep trying? Where's Gallagher going? He keeps trying to make his quick free kicks taken. It's just weird. I don't know why he keeps doing it. He's wasting energy. Silva's standing in a position where it looks like he's more defending than actually attacking. It looks like he's part of the back three.
Enzo, ball dinked forwards. Chalobah on target. Not really enough on the ball and no one running onto it.
I think he'd want more a flick back towards the penalty spot rather than a...
We push into the area where someone might be running onto it. Kai was running onto it but not quick enough.
If Gallagher gets anything on that, he causes a problem for Ortega. But he didn't get anything on it, so it didn't cause any problems.
Havertz, you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Gallagher was stood around. I don't really know.
God knows where he was. He wasn't playing.
Oh, he's just near the free kick taker doing something.
Oh, he tried to run, make a quick free
Palmer.
kick. And Enzo kind of went, not a chance. Oh, we need to nick that off Laporte there.
Manuel Akanji.
City haven't been convincing, but again, it's their B-side.
Yeah. Akanji, Walker, Lewis, Mahrez, Foden. Now they come forward. City. This looks a little more convincing. And it's just behind Alvarez, and now Chelsea can come forward. Azpilicueta, Enzo, Gallagher. His touch leaves everything to be desired. Then he tackles Finn Air and has won a free kick.
Fair enough, Connor.
Again, I'm convinced they're trying to win free kicks here. I'm guessing maybe it ups your football rating more than a missed shot does.
Havertz. Gallagher gets a run, Havertz goes backwards. It is really weird, because we can't take free kicks. So why would Lampard say, play for set pieces?
Well, that wasn't a terrible set piece, the last one.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, that one, Gallagher kind of just tackled the ground and then won a free kick.
Tackled the air.
Genuinely, I mean, the ghost was wiped out clean. This is nice, a bit more play of the ball in the sunshine. Just shifting it round. Lovely play. We need to do something with it, because in a minute we're going to lose the ball.
Silva. Gallagher. Now Azpilicueta. And he finds
he's just
Fofana.
put Fofana under a lot of pressure.
Kepa, but he does well to deal with it.
Yeah.
Fofana. Now the back ball is back with Fofana.
Oh, now they're going to box us in.
Kepa, well, that's sort of how pressing works, but...
Then we can't play through it.
Kepa, well, we've got to learn how to do that, so now's a good chance. Chalobah.
There you go.
Hull.
That's one way to get out of it.
It's a shame there's no real outlet there again.
Yeah, like
Walker knocks it back to Ortega. Galadog's putting the pressure on.
Gallagher dog.
Sorry, Gallagher.
That man just doesn't stop running.
Laporte. Now it's Ortega. Can Man City get a second? Will Chelsea get an equaliser? Get your thoughts in the comments. What do you think? Where's the next goal of the game going?
Chelsea will equalise. Doesn't mean they'll win, but they'll equalise. They've got the ball hard at the pitch here.
That doesn't fill me any joy. Havertz, Sterling has
what
just
is that?
wasted the chance.
You win the ball off their centre half. It's a 3-on-3, and that
Walker
happens.
looking to counter.
Huge chance gone wasted.
Lewis tries to play it forward, but Morrison off opposition.
And
Hall
it's seen Hall and Dave.
back to Kepa.
Hall got back in there.
Kepa distribution is
But why is no one on that?
crap again.
Why is no one anywhere near it?
We don't have any outlets. We're playing it out wide, and we don't have any wingers or
Yes, it is.
anything, any sort of wide forward. So I don't know why we keep aiming wide. Utterly bizarre. But even the two could operate as, you know, when the ball goes out wide, one goes central, one goes out wide.
Yeah.
Instead we're sort of playing a three.
The basics,
but
you learn.
like whenever we want to actually play the ball, Sterling's
all in the middle.
not there.
All three of them just stood in the middle, I swear.
I don't remember where Gallagher's going half the time.
I don't think he's in a position.
Kepa lifts the ball over to Aspilicueta. He's took a touch in age 5 years. Now he is Gallagher. He's obviously lost the ball, and then Aspi's resorted to just fouling someone. City will still win. Yeah, you're probably right, Chelsea fan.
That whole sequence
You're
just
probably
something.
right.
Akanji's covered off for John Stones.
Fair enough.
It's an FPL point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got Akanji, you must be fuming. Doesn't get his clean sheet.
Subbed off just before the clean sheet points come into fruition. Fruition? Play? Whatever you want to say. 34 minutes to go. Definitely a chance Chelsea find something in this game, or at least keep it a respectable 1-0 loss.
Isn't too bad.
It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Could be a lot
City
worse.
free kick though, and they're going to turn it into an opportunity to put the ball into the box.
Yeah.
And they've got a lot of aerial threat, and I don't trust us with marking.
Mahrez.
Who's
Ball
marking?
in. Met by the head of Calvin Phillips. Tipped onto the post by Kepa. Fortunate there.
Who's marking him? Genuinely. And the ball's back in.
And his head away by Fofana.
Someone
Falls
get out of it, please. Someone
to
get out of it, please.
Palmer. Foden.
nobody
Palmer.
pressing
It's
this.
techie, but they've lost possession.
Now let's go. Go on.
Now Sterling can run down this right hand side. Ball at his feet. And now he can drive. Now I might as well keep going.
Yeah. Now Hull. There we go. Lovely.
Lewis Hull on this left hand side.
Havertz wants it. Hull has a
No,
shot.
he's put it in the right sort of area, man. He's the worst poacher in the world. I don't really know how you describe his role in this Chelsea team, Havertz, but he does nothing, and he's always in areas. He sometimes gets in areas where he could do something and doesn't do anything.
Hull had a brilliant shot. Just put it on the keeper. Keeper parries it, and Havertz has ran beyond the ball and just got a heel to it.
Sort of
and hit it
too
backwards.
close.
Lost his cheek.
Driving forwards,
Plays in
releases Sterling trying to create something, but he goes down too easily there. Because if he tries to hold onto the ball, either he
That's hospital.
gets
how is he not want it back?
just
He's been
been-
nutmegged. He's got him for tackling.
Phillips has gone through him.
He's like ghosted.
Yeah. Palmer.
Oh, Dave's
That's
just
a
sat his arse.
magnificent turn.
Dave Studeni just sat in his arse.
Flying down this left hand side. Now it's Cole Palmer. He
Palmer
tries
sat
it.
himself on his arse.
Enzo. Gallagher.
Where's the movement? Sterling's
Havertz,
offside.
who's playing as a
He's just stood
right
there
winger.
offside. He's the most infuriating player to watch. Well, no, he's not the most infuriating
I was gonna
player
say.
to watch.
So he needs to stay on his feet. Well, I don't really know what he's doing there. If he just backs up into it, into the defender, he can definitely hold on to the ball.
With him.
Hull needs to put this across the
Not
box. It's
bad.
not a convincing ball at all. But equally, none of our forwards are centralised. So
How
who's
does
he
no one
aiming
see
for?
that and make the run towards it?
Haaland coming now. Great.
Now a standing ovation as he
He's
goes out
just
all that.
stood there smiling.
It's like the fans are giving the players a guard of honour as they go out to warm up. KDB's probably get the same treatment in a minute. There is his
City fans infatuated with their Norwegian number 9.
He's won the league. He hasn't single-handedly won the league, but he's a big part of it. I think they win the league without him.
I think we could have got Haaland. What, 2 years ago? He was with Chelsea.
Yeah.
Of course, the release clause though was a massive issue for them, and they decided, nah,
that's not a good idea.
Let's go and get Lukaku instead.
Hooray!
Palmer.
Brilliant, Fafana.
Good block, yeah. Wesley Fafana's played. Had a good season, I'd say.
Yeah. Our backline is defensively been alright.
Yeah.
Chalobah.
Given the amount of inconsistency there with injuries and stuff like that.
When we played Koulibaly and Dave.
And Kukureya.
Yeah.
Luckily we've stopped playing
Baniashile or Chalobah or Silva or Fafana or Hall. We've been alright.
Yeah, I think a full strength defence next year next should be good. I think Koulibaly's probably still going to be there. I'd love to see him leave.
Having Malo Gusto as a backup rather than Dave is huge.
I want to see Kukureya leave as well because Ian Martin deserves minutes next season. He won't get them if Kukureya's there.
And I think Poch can make a real difference. Can't forget,
it's likely we'll play a
4-2-3-1
though.
Let's not forget how good this Chelsea side can be. You know, top 4 last season.
Yeah.
Won the Champions League the year before that.
If we had a DM who is more defensive minded so he can play as that sort of half back in a Poch system, then that works. If we get a striker who can actually score goals, Harry Kane, and then a goalkeeper rather than a bloke who stands in the nets and picks the ball out when it goes in. Because that's what Kepa does for a living.
Yeah. There's goalkeepers out there.
There are some.
Like Mainan.
Onana. Obviously linked with Emiliano Martinez as well from Aston Villa. Definitely options for Chelsea this summer. If we nail recruitment and if we don't let Todd Bowley pick any of it, that will be good.
But we've brought in the right people now to sort that stuff
For some
out.
reason our midfield is now pressing again. Is Sterling incapable of pressing?
Yeah, I think... I'm just enjoying the fact that the second half's been 0-0 so far.
I'm not inherently against the idea of a midfield press.
Oh, it's brilliant from Conor Gallagher.
It could work. It
now
could
let's
be an
shift
interesting,
now
revolutionary
Man on, mate.
concept.
Oh, it's brilliant,
Sterling
That
beats
is
his
brilliant.
man well.
But he's got no options. He's got absolutely no one to play the ball to.
He's done well though. Raheem Sterling takes
Better.
aim. It's a shot on target.
Yeah, but I don't, because he's got nothing else to do.
It should be less.
Should be a better shot.
Just as Poch might get us top 4 maybe. It's inexcusable if he doesn't because we are playing in no European competition. So we've got less fixtures. We have to win a cup in my opinion next year. Either the Carabao or the FA Cup. I don't mind which.
I mean, yeah, what we resting for? Torquay at home? You know, we hardly got to go to the Bernabeu
Exactly, so
in a
we
week.
should. That's the thing, right? A bullet says top 4, you're having a laugh. I don't think though Chelsea fans are. It is Chelsea. The Chelsea squad is good enough for top 4. That was proven the year before. It's not like loads of nothing. It's not like anything's changed from that squad. We've not lost any big players. We've just added more shit.
I think a lot of fans have forgotten how good we've been over the last couple of years. This season is an anomaly. It is, you know, coming 12th in the Premier League, but we still. That's the thing, and I think you have to know
how a team that won the Champions League 2 years ago and hasn't changed.
But you have to look at the highlights.
Needs major surgery.
We got to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. You know,
we did do that.
That's the last 8 of the top European competition.
Yeah, this summer though needs to be focused recruitment. We need to sell 28 footballers or find them loan moves. We need a striker, a DM, and a goalkeeper.
28 footballers. What we could do with them?
I don't know. Because not 28. Sorry, 23.
28 is a lot.
I don't think 23 is much better, but I just think because we need 45 players, we need to cut that down to 25 for registration. If we want to add 3,
obviously then the under 21s don't have to be registered. Or under 23s.
Under 21s.
Under ones going to warm up.
So that's why having players potentially like Ian Martin could have a huge impact because he won't have to be registered.
I think we'll be better next year. Oh, Sterling's in. He cuts back.
Cuts it back.
Cuts
Does
again.
really well when the shot is
off the line.
Oh.
It's crossed the line. Oh, the whistle. Oh, he's offside. Oh, Oliver, what did you do that to me?
Did wonder how he's in behind there.
Why'd you do that to me, Michael Oliver? He put his whistle in his mouth for holding his watch, and I thought, he's on.
He's just about onside, I think.
How's he not score?
Sterling does really well there and then cuts it
brilliant.
back. It's a weak effort and it's cleared off the line by Stones.
and that touch from Ortega
That's
was
such
just
a
enough.
good. It just takes the
And
pace off.
Do you know what? What was it with Stones and clearing it off the line to win the title? Did it at the other end against Liverpool? Yeah, I know, but still.
Don't think that was clearing off the line to win the title. But, yeah.
But he does it again. That man's always there.
Such a good defender.
I mean, if that had gone in, I'd be interested where the lines were drawn to see if he was on or not.
Yeah.
We're actually, to be honest...
Sorry, Foden. Alvarez can't win the ball.
I know it's not the result we want so far, but this is probably been one of the best Chelsea performances.
It's not a horrendous performance.
I think, apart from the Bournemouth performance, this is our best performance in a long time.
Even that, though, we weren't great.
We've played really well. Not really
well.
We're
just not great.
Really well. Oh, Gallagher's murdered another human.
Please get him off. Please bring Carney on.
Where are the subs?
I'm praying.
It's what knows from Frank. We're losing with 25 minutes to go. Even Mike Oliver can't believe it. Like, why does this guy keep going through people?
Why do they still employ him is probably what he's questioning. It's just clipped in there. It's not as bad as Gallagher's normal tackle. It's just a little over ego. Enzo's been booked.
Why has Enzo been booked?
Because he needs to stand to the ref.
Now he's saying something with his mouth covered so he can't get thingy for it.
So I was going to say that seems soft for Gallagher to pick up a yellow for that, but... It's Enzo Fernandez that gets the yellow card.
We need subs on. We've got good players on the bench. Get him on.
Gomez. Phillips. Releases Kyle Walker in behind. Sorry, Morris in behind.
Oh,
He's offside though.
Come on, Frank. Look at your bench, mate. Look at your bench.
Top four's lottery. You have to be so consistent. Thank God. Thank God for that. It's a lottery. To be honest, you have to be so consistent, says Bullet. I think it's a lottery, but I do agree that consistency is key in domestic competitions. Well, in league format competitions, I think. If you look at what the reason Arsenal had such a strong title challenge was because they were consistent. The reason it fell apart was because they were inconsistent. The reason City are so good is because of their consistency. Just sides are famously inconsistent. Like, look at the side that won the Champions League. Could barely string together a decent performance in the Prem. Was all over the place. I think we lost 5-2 to West Brom that season.
Yeah, we were one game wonders.
But we were just, the mentality of that side was so strong, and that there was such a good feeling about the side that Tuchel managed to get them into those games, get them in the right mindset to win those games and get through in the Champions League. But
I remember seeing us in the tunnel in the Champions League. City were walking around laughing and joking. Tuchel, every single player was head straight, look up, don't look at anyone, don't talk to anyone, do not move, just stand still and stare straight.
It's interesting because obviously, do you want that immense focus, that pinpoint focus, or does that actually increase nerves?
No, I know it's a Champions League final, but...
Or does that jokey, that jovial atmosphere protect? It's an interesting. It
depends what squad you've got.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think what is going on
for the City players, it's a foul anyway.
For me,
good fish from Morris.
Yeah, but for me, that pinpoint focus, I think, gives the players a chance to think. So they either think and clear their head, or they think about all the nerves and things, and they get rid of it.
Never thought my team would get top four, but it's possible. Eddie Howe manager of the season. I'm guessing you're a Newcastle fan then, Bullet. Fair enough, your lot have done well this year.
Yeah, they're in quality. Isak and Wilson.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Oh, don't bring Sterling.
It's going to be interesting for Newcastle over the next few years because I think if they invest it well, they can definitely challenge near the front. But I think they have got fortunate that Chelsea and Liverpool both had an off year this year. Because I do think, obviously, if they're up there, it makes it more difficult. But still, very much, all credit to them. They've outdone a team of the Man United team, who I think have played well this season. They've outperformed Tottenham. Yeah, but they've done well, Newcastle, and Brighton, of course.
Madueke and Mudryk on for Gallagher and Sterling. Sterling, Chelsea's best player today.
At times, they also made some errors. Madueke,
Havertz,
take same.
That wasn't horrific.
No, it wasn't, but he didn't get much power behind the shot. Yeah. But also, Eddie Howe manager of the season, I think if you're going to give it to anyone other than Pep, it's got to be Gary O'Neill, who's not even been mentioned, by the way, which I find stunning, or Steve Cooper.
Do you know what, though? I think Jason Tyndall's in with a shout. He's in quality on the touchline.
They should have an assistant manager this season for Jason Tyndall. Pep Linders. I think the Brighton manager should get it. What does Zerbi? I think the only reason he doesn't is because he joined halfway through the season. So, as much as you can... I attribute a lot of Brighton's success to Robert De Zerbi. You can argue a lot of it is down to Graham Potter as well.
Also, Emery is in the running, but that's because he took Villa from the deep depths of going to the Championship to European football.
And they are, well, pretty much confirmed in that last European spot
It's
now.
in their hands now.
Especially given the fact Tottenham are crap.
Yeah. And Villa should be
And
Brighton.
Leeds next Sunday will be desperate to win.
Yeah.
So, because obviously that could give them
They'll
survival.
chuck the kitchen sink at that game.
Leeds could do what they did last year and survive on the final.
20 minutes to go. Can Chelsea get something from this game? In the grand scheme of things, it won't matter to Man City. They'll win. They'll lift the trophy today. They'll have an absolute party.
Stones. Phillips. Walker. Looks down the line. And it's Mahrez. Now Walker. We need to build slowly. Yeah, but look, if you buy Neymar and stuff this summer, then I think your time at the top will be limited. But if you recruit smartly, there's some intelligence to that recruitment. There's some forethought.
Yeah, but we've already seen that. Yeah, you look at like Botman and Isak. They're going to be there for
But the
years
question
to
is,
come.
as they're now getting Champions League, do they go get those flashy players?
No.
And I don't think they should, but
Mahrez
would
is
they?
in.
Mahrez, across to Alvarez, and there we go. They want handball or something, Chelsea fans.
How is Alvarez unmarked?
Going to stand, I think.
Oh, that is annoying because we've been the better side second half, I think.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
And just completely opened up there. Mahrez skinned some for pace, and Haaland is coming on now. Alvarez has got his brace, and he's going to make his way off for Erling Braut Haaland. They are just checking it, I think. Michael Oliver. But I don't know what you can claim him. Does Mahrez strike it with his hand? Oh, there he does.
Yeah,
he controls it with his arm.
He sticks his arm forwards to handball it.
This should be disallowed.
He sticks his arm out to stop it.
Yeah, he controls that with his arm.
Yeah, that's going to be ruled off. There's no doubt.
If VAR do not rule this off,
corruption.
then City are guilty of paying everyone
What are they
off.
checking offside for? He's handballed it. Doesn't matter if he's offside or not.
Oh, Michael
He's on the
Oliver.
monitor.
I thought he was playing on.
There is no way he says no handball because he literally smacked it forwards with his arm.
Still 20 minutes then for Chelsea to get a goal.
Yeah.
I mean, there we go. That's surely all you need. That one
Bang.
frame.
Yeah, you've seen it.
But one
Thank
look.
you, Michael. Well, I'm like, do that.
Yeah. I like that.
Do you know Mike Oliver? He's had a good game today.
Yeah. He's done well. We don't often credit referees for the good performance.
20 minutes to go.
Survive. And now, here we go.
I've got to put the score back on.
Haaland.
Chelsea do no longer survive.
Off comes the number 26 Riyad Mahrez, and on comes Erling Braut Haaland. If there's one face you do not want to see when you're 1-0 down, it is the face of the Norwegian brute.
And Mahrez is going to come off. Pep's seen him handball it, and he's like, "What are you doing, mate? Off you come." I don't want Alvarez to get his hat. Oh, he's not going to get his hat anymore, is he?
Well, why not? He's not getting subbed off. Oh, wait, he can still score two.
Yeah, he didn't get a second. Well, here comes Haaland. He is just huge.
Yeah, well done. That's an observation no one's made. Thank you, Harry. Insightful.
No. Well, 17 minutes then for Chelsea.
Go on, sub on
They've been the
Alfinger
better
as well.
side. You've got Madueke and Mudryk on the pitch now. Bit of energy, bit of pace. See what we can do. Feed the Yorkshire Viking and he will score. Lovely. Oh my god.
Silver. Cold, he's sent Haaland.
Who's Haaland?
The robots malfunctioned.
Haaland who? Oh, Mudryk, we do it.
Mudryk fighting for the ball, and now he's lost possession.
I think
it's through the legs of Loftus-Cheek. Alvarez. I mean, this could...
I think... Oh, wait until this is...
Haaland! Across the box, and Rico Lewis can't meet at the back post.
I think Mudryk is a player who we need to nurse.
Yeah.
Nurture, probably a better word, not nurse. Because...
Mudryk?
Yeah, he's...
No, I think he'll cook for Poch.
Yeah, I know, but we need to... Because he hasn't...
Look at Son.
Because I know, but clearly he hasn't adapted well. Clearly he's...
There's so many footballers in the past that haven't adapted first season and have gone on to do so well.
We need to nurture him and make sure he's not... doesn't lose his head, doesn't, drop confidence.
And I think Poch's the perfect man, because if you look at what he did with Heung-min Son really struggled to adapt in his first season of the Premier League. After that, he's become one of the best players. Yeah, he's now crap, but if we can get 7 good years out of Mudryk, he's not crap, he's struggling. No, he struggled this year. I don't think... I think he'd admit that.
Mudryk. We don't need to nurture him.
Oh. Well, the last Chelsea player I saw have one good game that season against Man City was Christian Pulisic. I don't want that to happen again. Do you remember lockdown Pulisic? He was like 5 hours hard for 4 weeks.
Madueke is again another player with consistent game time will flourish.
Especially under Poch.
Get us a striker. Get me Mudryk, striker, Madueke. We're cooking.
Yeah. Well, 4-2-3-1, give me a credit.
Raheem Sterling, experience off the bench.
And then either João Felix or Nkunku as that attacking midfielder.
Oh, I got Nkunku. Oh my god.
Or who else is there? Oh, we need a DM, so Enzo can play a more advanced role.
And if you've got rotations, you've got Reece and Gusto as your right backs, Chilwell and Hall as your left backs.
What? Cucurella? I'd rather have Martin than Hall. Hall's midfield.
No, don't sell Cucurella.
We can, sure.
And then you've got back four rotating of Silva, Fofana, Chalobah and Badiashile.
Colwell.
And Colwell. Maybe not Chalobah then.
Yeah, I'd sell Chalobah.
Oh, here comes KDB and
I'd have Chalobah as your fourth choice and the backup right back, third choice right back. So you'd start presumably either Badiashile and Colwell and either Fofana or Silva. Well, Silva might leave, in which case Chalobah then becomes second option. But
he's playing for Man City.
Ortega.
He's had a good game today, Stefan Ortega. He's been forced into a few good saves.
Now it's Laporte.
How they can get away with playing a pass across their penalty area, I do not know.
Well, I do.
Kai Havertz.
Yeah.
Walker.
Flying on the right hand side now. Here comes Manchester City, and it's a good challenge from Hall, but he's not come away with the ball. Put a good challenge and still lost out to Kyle Walker. Flying on the right hand side like a steam train. Here now, Gomez, Gundogan.
Alvarez
I could have said Walker was flashing.
Gundogan's not even on the pitch.
Who did I?
Alvarez. You said that Alvarez was Gundogan. Oh, they're cooking now. City. They're not even. Oh.
Akanji, Alvarez could take aim from this sort of area. Does take aim. Kepa spilt it, but luckily he gets there before
the Norwegian
robot gets there. Chelsea fan says Kane won't come to us because Chelsea because Tottenham will not sell him to us.
They have a choice. Levy does not care. Levy likes money.
I think for the right price, everyone's got a price at the end of the day, and I think we could definitely go.
That is a yellow card offence for Calvin.
I'd like to Victor Osimhen, but I'm unsure because I think he's going to take time to adapt, and we could ruin it.
We don't need a player that needs adapting.
We need a player that's got Premier experience. I'd love Ivan Toney, but this makes no sense if he's not going to play for 6 months. Who else? Is it worth a punt on Ollie Watkins? Probably not.
Too inconsistent.
I'd love Julian Alvarez, but why would he leave the City?
Yeah.
Wait another year and he might hate
Haaland, but why would he leave City?
Money. What if we give Haaland the club?
I'm trying to think.
I think if Kane leaves Spurs, will go abroad. I don't, and the reason for why is because he wants that Premier League record.
That was Britain.
And I could see him going to Manchester United because they need a striker. He fits what they want in that sort of role. And I think it makes a lot of sense for all parties. He'll get a trophy finally, presumably.
Maybe.
They might win something.
We get a point out of today. That is a great way to end the season.
Lost a sheet. If we don't concede another, that's a great way to end this season.
Dave, not a bad ball.
Lifts it into the area. Havertz can't really
grab a corner. We don't even get a corner.
Foden clears. Fofana fighting Haaland has lost. Here comes Haaland. Silva, huge tackle. Hall, quick to give it to Madueke. Madueke, good area.
Tries
to slot it through to Havertz.
Even Havertz gets there, he's going to miss.
Yeah.
Better for
Stones.
Genuinely, I don't think I'm being biased here. Chelsea have been the better side second half.
Yeah, I don't think that's biased. I think it's... they've not been sensational, but City have not looked...
We've had the better of the chances anyway. They might have had more of the ball, but Chelsea have now had more shots in the game, I believe. Really should have scored.
Yeah.
But that's the story of the season, really. To be fair, we do look to have a little bit of confidence in the team. In terms of Wayne Madueke and Sterling's looked good today.
On topic of like strikers and stuff, what would you think of someone like a Louis Openda? Or a Gift Orban?
Are we in a situation to take a risk on someone?
But is, 40 mil for Louis Openda?
That's a lot of money.
No, it's not. Compared to 80 mil for Vlahovic or 100 mil for someone like a
Vlahovic
Kane.
Is a big no.
But I think because we've got FFP to worry about, obviously.
If you're going to smash the cash in Syria, you go Leao or Osimhen.
Yeah.
You don't go Vlahovic.
I just think we could take a punt this summer and see what happens.
Also, get rid of Lukaku as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
I don't
But
get who,
also,
I
the
don't
last
get where.
striker we signed from the Ligue 1 was Didier Drogba.
Oh, he's so good. Can we have him back?
Well, we could get Gift
Madueke.
Orban, the Nigerian.
But it was
lad.
Havertz. Who's arriving?
Hull, eventually.
Wins a throw.
But yeah, Gift Orban, I like the look of, but I think he's unproven, isn't he? Like, he's played.
Wait, I really like Noni Madueke. And here comes
Carney, finally, and
Lewis Hull. Oh,
Koulibaly.
why? Why is that a thing?
So, Koulibaly on, Lewis Hull off.
So Chalobah to left wing back.
Well, I don't know anymore.
Full back? No.
Everyone at the back. I think they're like, well, what are we doing now then? Because we've got 5 people.
Koulibaly left wing back.
Football. Who's
There is
number 30?
no way. Lost the streak.
No, check.
Oh, yeah. There is no way Koulibaly's playing left wing back.
No, he is now, apparently.
Chalobah's got to go up
It's
there.
going to be fun.
Well, Dave's gone left wing back. And
Chalobah to right back.
yeah.
Let's have a look at this.
Yes, that is exactly what's happened.
No, Chalobah's left wing back.
Oh no. I thought it was Dave over there.
Silver's playing in midfield.
Don't blame him.
Look.
Mate, are we trying the City system of 2, 3?
That'd be 3, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
Silver's was playing in midfield. It's gone, stay in midfield, Silver. Yeah.
Just go. I don't care anymore.
Enzo. Yeah, he almost is. He's telling Fofana and Koulibaly to drop off more, and he's marking Haaland.
Oh yeah.
He is man marking Haaland. Everywhere that man walks, Silver is within an inch.
Haaland, just telling Arthur what to do.
Aspi tries that ball in behind Havertz.
why?
Unfortunately, Aspi has a skill issue. Has not
Skill
unlocked
issue.
that pass.
Yeah.
So
He's only level 1. He's got to unlock a long
Haaland's
pass.
never scored against Chelsea. The Thiago Silva effect, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Paul Dickoff is in attendance today. 200 appearances for City, 41 goals. I hope he's not a striker. It's all I can say.
41 goals and 200 appearances.
Let's have a look.
Enzo. Brilliant. Oh no. Madueke, you could have got there. He's quite good.
He's a Scottish football manager. He was a forward.
Oh, mate. What's his name?
Paul Dickoff. 158. This is 158 appearances, 35 goals.
Paul, mate, what are you doing?
I mean, shout out Paul Dickoff if you're watching
Yeah.
that.
I don't think he is. Yeah, he had.
He went on loan to Luton, so respect him.
8 minutes to go.
He's got 1 goal and 15 appearances. Maybe not respect
City
him.
at 8 minutes away from lifting the Premier League trophy again.
Mate, he's fully. He played 16 games for Man City in a stint between 06 and 08 and didn't score a goal.
Right. He played 16 games in 2 years.
That was his second stint.
What did he do in his first stint then?
158 appearances, 35 goals.
God.
Why do they invite him back again?
I don't know.
But yeah, Paul Dickoff, City legend there.
What a legend.
Probably in their top 10 highest goal scorers.
Haaland's top.
Haaland in behind. Well, Haaland's already beaten his tally.
Koulibaly, what are you doing?
Haaland's already beaten Paul Dickoff's tally in 1 season.
He has. Haaland took a throw. 7 minutes to go.
Corner out for Manchester City.
Is there a chance for Chelsea?
There's always a chance, but it's not realistic.
City is in the Poznan, the lower stands.
It's only 1-0, lads. We get you on the title, but are they going to do that with the trophy lift? Not just going to miss it.
That's good from Havertz.
To be fair, they've seen enough trophy lifts. They probably don't need to see the other one. Ortega.
I feel bad if you're on that side over there, because not only you get they're going to be having their backs to you, you've got sun in your eyes. You haven't got to see anything. See if by the time they get onto the trophy lift, the sun might have gone down.
Yeah, as I say. Still another 10 minutes here and then another half an hour of various things that happen.
Jamie Carragher.
No. Palmer. Happy just to sort of see out this game now, City. Walker.
I think they'll know.
Palmer.
That they've probably been second best in the second half.
And now Phillips.
They've got away
Walker.
with a few. They've got away with a few today.
Yeah.
A more informed Chelsea or a more clinical side probably score today. Probably beat them.
That's a good chance for Koulibaly to knock it out of play. Take the ball from
I think any
Julian
of the top
Alvarez.
7 beat them today.
Yeah.
And here comes Pulisic for Havertz. Why is Havertz the last player to come off?
I don't know.
That's the fastest he's ran all day to get off the pitch. 84
Most amount of
minutes
effort he's
by
put in.
Alvarez.
Good shift there.
Zilch produced.
Lovely little run from Pulisic there.
Come on, USA, let's do this. Let's channel the American fever dream. He's getting ready for the 2026 World Cup. I see him, look at him. He likes playing against City. He scored against them twice.
Dortmund's still 0-0. I actually...
How many minutes left?
Cannot fathom them, but 87th... Oh no, it's 57th minute for you.
Oh my god.
If they draw, they'll be level on points with Bayern. Okay.
They can't do that. There's genuinely no... Bayern have slipped up so many times to let Dortmund win
And there'd be one match left where they'd have to win and hope Bayern lose.
God.
It's in their hands now, Dortmund. They have to score in the final 34 minutes. Of course, Augsburg is in the Bavaria region of Germany, the same region in which Bayern Munich are located. So they will be hoping, I'm guessing, to do a shift for their... I don't think they've got a rivalry, so probably for their local side. A lot of them are probably fans of both. I don't know.
But genuinely, it is just... Dortmund, how? How do you let that happen? And you keep throwing it away. Bayern are handing you the title on a silver platter. On the silver plate.
And they won't eat it.
Yeah.
Maybe they're allergic to titles. Haaland.
He's just so tall.
Phillips nods it down. Lewis thought he might take aim, but Alvarez stink ball into the area. Haaland challenges. Falls to Stones, who's able to bring it down to the penalty box. That is stunning. Julian Alvarez, and it's well over.
I mean, it's a poor shot, but how Alvarez is alone there, I don't know.
Yeah. Emre Can hit the post.
Oh, great. How have they not scored?
Yeah.
4 minutes to go, and Manchester City will get the crowning of their 6th Premier League trophy. 6th? 7th? 6th or 7th? 7th?
Not that much.
They've won 5 in the last 6 years, and they've won 2 others. The Aguero and the other one.
8 already. This will be their 9th.
I take everything I've said back.
Oh no, you're right in terms of Premier Leagues. They won the 1936-37
Right.
Division 1 title,
Yeah.
and the 1967-68 Division 1
So
title.
7 Premier Leagues.
Yes.
Ridiculous.
And they've come runners up in 2020, 2015, 2013. So of the last since
So apart from 2016.
And that was the year obviously that Leicester won the league. Other than that, they've been in the top 2 every year. And that was Pep Guardiola's first season.
Well, they second
apart
to
from that,
Conte. They really they didn't realise they were second to Conte's Chelsea.
What, in 16-17?
Yeah.
No, they weren't.
Oh, so 15, 16,
Okay.
16,
Dortmund has scored. 59th minute goal for Dortmund.
That's huge. Who scored it?
Well, I'll find out.
Alright.
TBD at the moment.
Oh, big player that. Big game player then.
He's Ginger in place of City.
Hey. DB.
Still TDB. We'll find out the score for Dortmund in just a moment, but yeah, here comes Manchester City flying on the right
1-0 Chelsea,
side,
that's respectable.
ball in, and it's out for a corner.
I think today
Sebastian Haller.
I know City are playing the second string side and they don't really care this game, but I think today has shown that Chelsea aren't that bad.
There's something to build from with Poch.
There's positives. There's positives to take from
Also,
today.
Lampard from this season as a whole.
Phil Foden's got man of the match.
Be employed in management.
I don't really know what he's done. He's had some shots and he's ran.
He's played well.
He has, but
He's worked hard, but
Yeah.
I don't think man of the match worthy performance. But equally, who would you give it to? Because arguably Chelsea have been the better side for a lot of the match, or at least put up a good fight. City haven't been particularly impressive.
also you can't give it to the player that loses because that's against Spurs protocol.
Maybe Cole Palmer.
Yeah, if he's skinned Dave every 10 minutes.
No, he's looked good, and he's not played much.
Who got the assist for the Alvarez goal?
Cole Palmer.
Oh yeah, maybe Palmer then. Or Alvarez because he scored. That's just biased.
It's boring. De Bruyne. Phillips. Lewis. And now Rodri. And it's Stones. Now Kyle Walker. I feel like when we're live, we don't see many Haaland goals.
No, I don't think I've seen him score that much, to be fair.
I mean, he scored a hat-trick when we did City United.
He did that. Here's Chukwuemeka. Can Chelsea get a late goal?
Gallagher.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Me, Gallagher. How, mate? How have you done that?
Mudryk. Guy's not on the pitch.
Oh, okay, for you.
That's still ravish.
Yeah, that's poor. Mudryk. Oh, nah, hang on. No, we've got to do the whole thing of. Oh, Mudryk, it's alright, mate. It's alright. It's okay.
It's shit.
Gallagher, how did you put him off?
Rubbish. It is rubbish from Mudryk. He's got to do better there. He's got to hit the target.
Yeah. Okay.
That is poor.
Into added time now.
2 minutes, maybe.
Push.
They won't want to delay the title celebrations too much.
No, I've still got to put the ribbons on.
And let's.
We've had the ribbons on for about a month.
He's sitting in a City pitching for
I don't think we are going to get a minute, by the looks of it.
I think we are definitely get through.
Three.
I think we are definitely get the trophy lift today.
I believe so. If the trophy's there, Harry, so it'd be weird if they just went,
Oh, yeah.
oh, look at that. We'll see you next week at, who are they playing?
They wouldn't lift it at the away ground, would they?
No, unless it goes down to the final game of the season, they have to, obviously.
You can lift the trophy at home prematurely, but you have to take it off. You can let the other team lift it next week.
Alvarez.
Yeah, I mean, Chelsea fan is spot on. Getting beaten by Man City 1-0 is not bad. And no, it might be their second string side, but it's still Manchester City.
Also, I know how they put fixtures through a computer and stuff, so it's hard to figure it. But surely you just put City's... You make sure City's home fixtures last, because you know they're going to win it in the last few game weeks. So, surely you just, do that. Madueke. Coming down the right hand side now. Good chance from Alvarez. Ball out of play. Yeah, I think we'll look back at this result as the first sign that Chelsea have something to work with.
And I'll be honest, if we play like we have today, with a little bit more clinicality, and we challenge United on Thursday.
Some more bets, some more... I was going to say next... I thought we were talking about next season, but yeah, maybe on Thursday, but probably not.
And it's Newcastle, we can beat Newcastle.
But some greater tactical principles, a better actual
what a run from
consistent
Mudryk.
ethos and mentality. Tries just to flick it over into Pulisic, but it's just over here.
He's trying. That's hard. I can't. That's horrible to Gallagher. Say Mudryk's trying, but Matt Gallagher's shit.
All Gallagher does is try, but it doesn't actually show any technical quality or quality. Like Mudryk, this is his first Premier League season. He's played 6 months, and of that, he's got 500 minutes, something like that. Let's have a look. Mikhailo Mudryk has played 570 minutes of Premier League football. So yeah, I don't think he's done too badly this season. It's his first season in Prem.
Who are we giving our man of the match to?
Probably Palmer.
Yeah, I'll go Alvarez just because he scored. But I think City got away with one today, but it's their second side, so who really cares?
Chukwuemeka.
I mean, Harry's not falling over.
Holds the ball up well and then takes it past De Bruyne. Still going, Carney Chukwuemeka. Now Koulibaly. Oh yeah, sorry.
Pulisic, first time he's touched the ball, I think. Enzo.
Ball in behind to Pulisic. Across the box.
It's a corner, I think.
Right, it could have been it. It could have been such a big goal, but great defending from Foden. Actually, it's him who gets the touch there.
I was slating him all day as well. We're slating him all day. We tuck that home in scenes. Why is it Dave and fight everyone?
No, Dave and Foden were having a little joke around, and Haaland was protecting his boy Foden, and just wanted to love.
I think Pat knows he's got lucky.
What to win the title?
No, today.
I don't think he'll care, Harry. I think he's put our second string side and isn't ours.
Oh, Koulibaly over the bar.
I don't know whether I cut Chalobah, but that was definitely looked like Koulibaly to me.
There's no way that was Trevor Chalobah. He had no air. Frank, I think he'll be happy with what he's seen. I'm happy with what I've seen. But at this point, we can get a point from it because this does mean we now can't get top half of the Premier League.
Oh, we couldn't anyway, mate.
We could.
No.
We could.
No.
We definitely could.
Nope, we couldn't. We were 9 points off Fulham.
Yeah, that's the end of the
game. So I don't know what
City
you're on about.
I don't know what I'm talking about now either.
They're taking us to win all 3 games. Fulham not get a point and thingy. Oh, Haaland's running into the crowd.
They're running off the pitch. They're getting the players off the pitch.
Yeah, they're trying to skip them to safety. And there we go. That's why, because the Manchester City fans are out in their numbers sprinting onto the field to invade the pitch before the trophy lift. Of course, this is not going to go down well with the stewards or the people who are organising the trophy lift, but it will go down very well with City fans and the City players, I'm guessing.
Maybe we sat here all day.
Oh, there we go. Well, Manchester City rejoice. It's a 7th Premier League title. Their 3rd consecutive title. Is the Premier League becoming a Farmers' League? That's the question on everyone's lips. I don't know. Maybe. This is Bayern level dominant. This is PSG
This
level
is ridiculous.
Dominant. Who's going to be the next team to break the Manchester City record? We thought Arsenal might be...
This is mental, look at it.
We thought Arsenal might be able to do it, but City in the end just proved why they're so good. As they once again win the title. Completely merited, they're very good, they're a very good side. Arguably the best football team we've ever seen. I think they take all the elements of prime Barcelona, that tiki-taka style, combine it with English physicality.
Yeah.
And I think it moulds to this excellent.
Yeah. To be fair to City, most of the fans actually stayed in their seats, and I mean, there's signs saying
the ones there who are like friends and family.
The signs are there. The signs do say please leave the pitch immediately. Don't think they're really going to do much. I don't know why you would run on the pitch. I get you excited, but you want to watch the trophy lift, no?
Yeah, but you can still go to the pitch. You can still watch the trophy lift afterwards.
I don't think please leave the pitch immediately is going to do anything.
I'd run, grab some match balls.
Get
the
goal
I wouldn't do that because then you're just hurting your club then. They've got to buy some new goals. But yeah, Man City are champions. They'll be celebrating for a while. Yeah. Bullet thinks Newcastle win the league in 2 seasons' time.
Oh. You have to get off the pitch quickly so you can watch the trophy lift.
Yeah.
Newcastle 2 years' time.
Unfortunately, we can't hear the interviews, but Walker and Phillips are currently being interviewed by, what's his name?
A man.
No, it's a famous...
It's not Josh Rees.
No, it's Mosley? Can't remember his name. Sorry, lad, if you're watching. After you finish.
That's Cole Walker's 10th major trophy of City.
He could have 12
titles.
In 3 weeks' time. Speaking of which, we are live Sunday. Join us. Premier League final day action. We'll be talking about the relegation fight probably because all the other fights are done. But yeah, Premier League final day action. It's going to be exciting. And then, of course, this is Comfort's first major trophy. Fair enough. And yeah, we will be back next Sunday for the final day where we'll be sort of tracking all the stuff. And then after that, we're into European finals, FA Cup final, all that sort of stuff. Before, obviously, we have the England Under-21s games in June. So loads coming up. And England Nationals in the middle of June as well. So loads of football still going on. If you thought the summer was going to be no TFC streams, do not fear.
Yeah.
There will be plenty of content to keep you excited for you. Chelsea fan says, question is Man City bigger than us now? And just quick before we answer that, Bullet says, thank you guys, great stream. By the way, great chatting. Thank you, Bullet, for tuning in.
Hey, mate.
I appreciate your support. And yeah, welcome to the community. Hope to see you for our next stream video. Chelsea fan, is Man City bigger than us now? I don't think so. Chelsea's still more major honours.
Yeah.
Chelsea still have 2 Champions League titles, while Manchester City have none yet, and still won't. Turning it into going to win. So I don't think they're bigger than us. But also, it's hard to sum up who's a bigger club. If you do it solely based off trophies, then I think Chelsea still win right now. If you do it based off, I don't know, how do you judge club size effectively? But yeah. Oh, someone's managed to break through a line and the stewards having to hold them back.
That's not much of a line, is it? It's very straight.
They keep finding people and then having to push them back in.
They're trying to keep them contained in one bit of the pitch.
No, they don't. They try to keep them from they want a bit of the pitch for the players to be in, and so the trophy lift stuff can start happening. But they want to get
so then push them towards the back stands.
Yeah.
Right. Because I've got the problem is though, most of the police are around the away end and around the dugouts, and
well, now all the police have come down, but yeah.
Because most poor people there, they're just stewards. The actual policey men are here.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I mean, what a season it's been. Obviously, it's not over yet, but it is mostly wrapped up in terms of the title. Obviously, the title wrapped up.
I might go quickly just for the trophy lift, but yeah, then you could do your monologue on the season if
monologue. I think there's no doubt that City deserve it. They've been quality all year. They've been absolutely brilliant from start to finish. I mean, their system did take a bit of time to adapt to, but once they hit the spot, I mean, what's that now? 14 wins in a row, absolutely mental. And I mean, they thoroughly deserve this title. 5 titles in 6 years. I mean, what an achievement! That's an astonishing achievement. It really is, and that is a testament to what Pep Guardiola has managed to do with his squad over the years. It's chopped and changed a bit. Some players have been here for the whole ride. I mean, it's been brilliant. They are a very good football team. They play very, very good football, and they thoroughly deserve this title. And I mean, they're going to be lifting the trophy again for 5th time in the last 6 years. They get bored of it soon. But yeah, I mean, it's been a good season, I think. Obviously, bit of a different season, saying it was disrupted by the World Cup, which took a bit of adjusting to, especially as football fans. We're not used to taking a mid-season break during the Premier League, but I think it gave us something different. A World Cup in the winter throws different curveball. Curveball for some players, it was a bad thing. For some teams, it was a good thing. But because City have so much squad depth, they've invested loads because they are very, very rich. But they have so much squad depth, they managed to cope with the World Cup. They managed to cope in different competitions. And they've fought this Premier League, they've won it. They're in the Champions League final, then the FA Cup final, and the only reason they're not in the Carabao Cup final is because Southampton. So, that says it all, really. That says it all. But to fight on 3 fronts, it's brilliant. They're a very, very good football team. I mean, the fans are now starting to return to their seats, so that is good. We should be getting on the trophy lift sometime soon. But as the fan has a sign, and I agree with him exactly. They say the treble is on, 1 down, 2 to go. They'll celebrate this like crazy. But obviously their thoughts will be starting to think about the FA Cup final and the Champions League final coming up in a few weeks. They're not going to be easy. United have already been to Wembley this year and won a domestic cup. Inter Milan, if you get to no Champions League final, is ever easy, no matter who you are. Precious Monnier as well. Welcome to the stream. But thoroughly deserve this title, and the treble is still very much on. Whether they'll get it, I don't know. But they look very, very good at the moment, and they're very, very hard to stop.
Hello all. I've got a question. I don't know if we're talking about this, but
What's the Wi-Fi team?
I don't know. Yeah. Does it say more about Manchester City's squad depth, or talent in their squad, or City's season, that Man City's B-side has torn apart Chelsea today?
Oh, it's all about harsh. They won 1-0. Chelsea better team.
But they won. Sorry, I'm talking about. They won. Man City B-side, have beaten a Chelsea's full. Hard to say, but yeah. Apologies by the way that the Wi-Fi has just decided to do weird things, but thanks to everyone still tuning in. We will stay for the trophy lift, and then we will be on our stream for a week. We are back on Sunday, of course, for an extra long stream. We're going to be talking all things Premier League, doing all that sort of stuff. I think we've got... we haven't got any guests, but like we did last year, but we'll still do a sort of a team of the season type thing. All that sort of stuff. We'll talk about season as a whole. We'll talk about Arsenal. Well, they'll probably talk about Arsenal in the podcast as well, but yeah. That will be the topic of next Sunday. So join us, extra long stream. We'll probably do, I think, an extra hour of build-up than we normally do, but yeah. Another lads just ran on the pitch after they've cleared off the fans, so someone just sprinted into the middle again, but... yeah. I don't know why the Wi-Fi is now struggling. Should be long now until the trophy lift anyway. But yeah.
It's weird that it should not restart. It's not even.
And yeah, That rounds off not rounds off the 2022-23 season. Still some matches to go. We've still got 3 matches in this game week, of course. We've still got games for Brighton and City. We've got a game for Manchester United and Chelsea, and Newcastle and Leicester tonight. Tomorrow night, not tonight, but yeah. A lot of matches to play. However, title is decided. European spots are decided now, I believe. Brighton have got European football for next season. We know that Liverpool will be in the Europa League and that Manchester United will be in the Champions League. We know that Newcastle will be in the Champions League. We pretty much know that they're pretty much done. And then we've got there's Conference League place to go down to the final game week, so we've got that to look at next Sunday. And we have what else? The relegation fight. But that's all. Obviously, we know that Southampton have been relegated as well. But if the Wi-Fi doesn't improve, we will round off early, guys. Apologies, what to say on for the trophy list and all that. No, we won't. No, I thought they were sending the players out now, but no, they are just showing some highlights. Yeah.
Usually it's it'll flick to green, but it's just...
Yeah. Trophy presentation is not far away now, but yeah. Chelsea fan, bye mate, after go, good stream, January. See you on Sunday. See you, Chelsea fan. See you on Sunday. We don't know what game we're actually streaming on Sunday yet. We will find out what is on TV, because I don't think they've announced, but because obviously they'll want to wait until they know what games are interesting. But yeah, that seems to be green. We seem to have fixed the problem, hopefully. So yeah. But next Sunday we'll stream whatever game is on, I think. We'll obviously keep tabs on all the games. They're all on at the same time. So I don't know if they've announced yet what game will be played, but you would imagine it will probably be either Leicester West Ham, or for some stupid reason they'll put Brentford City on. Or it'll be something weird like that, where they won't actually show the game that everyone cares about.
Yeah.
Or who's still in... they could show Arsenal Brighton. Because obviously they've both got...
It's not.
Sorry, Aston Villa Brighton.
Yeah, it's probably the best game as well, if you ask me.
Because they're both going to need... Obviously Villa needs the win for Europe, and Brighton will be fighting them off. The only other options, maybe Leeds Tottenham, because they're both in a fight still. So that could be something we're watching.
Bega put one on main event, one on Premier League, and one on football. So.
Will they?
Oh, hang on, depends what else is on that day, doesn't it?
I don't think they can show more than one Premier League game at the same time. I don't know though. I remember last year we only got one.
No, because last year we watched Liverpool, Wolves, and City Villa.
Oh, sorry, last year we did. I meant the year before when we had a full setup in here, and we said we were streaming Leicester Tottenham, and then we ended up just putting on I think Sky Sports News to keep up with all the scores. Yeah, and we were just talking about the end of the season, but. Yeah, that'll be a similar sort of show next Sunday. It'll be a little different. If there's a game going on, then we'll talk about it. If the game's interesting, we'll talk about it. Probably more of a sort of podcasty stream. We'll talk about all the action going on in all the games, and yeah, since we'll have so many to talk about, it's gonna be interesting. But yeah,
it's gonna be fun seeing City win. They've still got to get them the medals and then get the trophy and then come back out. But it's.
And after that, European finals. We have the first of which just a week and a half away now.
Yeah.
Next Wednesday, we'll be live for the Europa League final between Sevilla and Roma. That'll be our first European final. Then after that, we have the FA Cup final between Manchester City and Manchester United. We see Man City again a week after that, but before then, we get a Conference League final between Fiorentina and West Ham. And then, as I mentioned, the Champions League final, Manchester City versus Inter in Istanbul.
I mean, football does spoil us nowadays.
Saturday the 10th of June. 4
finals in 2 weeks. Sounds bloody lovely.
And remember, if you're thinking we're going anywhere after that, well, we are not.
No.
Because after the Champions League final, we'll be back for the...
I'll take on Euros.
Oh, the England games for them.
Oh, yeah, England friendlies.
England Malta and England Macedonia.
3 lines back.
And then after that, the U21.
Not friendlies, are they? What are they?
They are Euro qualifiers.
Euro
24 qualifiers. But
make sure we top our group.
Yeah,
I'll take on Euros, and then we'll have the big summer Women's World Cup. Serena Weidman and her team
we'll be live for every day. We'll be streaming.
Yeah.
Throughout the end of July and into August. Then into August, we'll be live every day that there are games. We may even do 2 in a game if we get to the sort of round 16 stage, and there's 2 games that we can't possibly miss one.
what an achievement. If England women can not be the first team in history to hold the Euros and the World Cup at the same time, it's going to be difficult. It'll be very competitive. USA, Netherlands, Spain, England, a lot of teams going for it. Should be a very good tournament though. Very early in Australia, but if you're in Europe, but any other parts of the world, it'll be closer to your time. So lucky you.
Indeed. And anything else to touch on before the trophy lift? It shouldn't be too much longer now until they hold the trophy aloft and celebrate into the night. But we have still got a few minutes. If anyone in chat wants to contribute, get involved, tell us
we'll talk about
what you want to talk about before the game.
Podcast, aren't we? So
Arsenal will most likely be the topic of the podcast. Speaking of which, if you've got any questions, then there is a community post out on the channel now where you can put your questions below that, and they will feature on the show. Or you can put them in live chat now, and I will try to remember to copy them down into my notes. But yeah. You can also we like answering your questions. That was a good new feature we think for on the podcast last week, and of course there is also the option to put it on our Instagram story. We've got a questions thing there, but hopefully not too long until the trophy lift. You could end the poll now as well, by the way, because 46 votes, 78% going Manchester City. You are correct. 20% saying Chelsea. You're wrong. 2% going for a draw. You're also wrong, but close. Definitely could have been a draw at times in that match, but not far now from the trophy lift. Good stream. Good game overall, actually. Yeah. I thought maybe City would run away with it, a bit depressing. But
Chelsea put up a good fight.
And now, the Premier League trophy. We've got some cinematic thing. No, we're getting an iconic speech here from...
To what he said, it just players
Gundogan. Gundogan. We got it from Guardiola, now Gundogan. Now...
They've been brilliant. They've taken the game to season. They've taken the game to every single team this season, and they absolutely deserve this title. They're in quality.
I mean, the fact I've already seen 5 Haaland goals, and we're not even we're not even at the City United game yet. I mean, absolutely insane how good Manchester City have been this campaign. Yeah, doing the Poznan. They've played well.
There were times where they did struggle and they did drop points, but once this system clicked, they were absolutely sublime.
It became almost an inevitability towards the end of the season that actually they can't be stopped. Yeah, they've run this game continues their 24-game unbeaten run, and I can't see them losing both the finals or either of the finals. Really.
I mean, when Arsenal were 8 points clear of them, everyone thought, they don't care about the leagues this season. They're going for the Champions League. This is Arsenal's. Yes, Arsenal slipped up, but City stepped up, and they showed everyone that they still want to dominate the Premier League.
The reason Arsenal cracked was because they're under pressure, and the reason they're under pressure is because Manchester City were there. And ultimately, Arsenal could have dropped the same amount of points they have, and City could have given up by that point. Yeah, and dropped. Not been in
City
there,
went to the Emirates, smacked Arsenal about 3-1
twice,
and then when they came in, they had them on 4-1. They absolutely dominated them from start to finish, and they tore them apart. And they've been brilliant. They've been absolutely brilliant.
When do you think Pep Guardiola leaves? Because he seems to show no signs of wanting to go anywhere. If they're going to keep up this level of dominance, I think if they win the Champions League and the FA Cup, well, he's won everything, hasn't he? Then if he wins the Champions League, so is it that I think that will prove whether he was here to win everything and then he's happy to leave, or whether he is still passionate about Manchester City and about winning things. Speaking of title races and big important goals and stuff like that, as we are, a second one in the Dortmund game, it's Sebastian Haller with a double in that game.
That gives them breathing room to slip up.
Well, they could still do it. We've seen Dortmund. If there's anything that's going to pull it off, Dortmund would somehow throw this away. But this puts them 2 points ahead of Bayern Munich, meaning that
could this be Dortmund's
year? If they win in the final game week against
just a point,
Mainz, they will win the league. If they lose, they will rely on Bayern to lose
3 in a row for Manchester City. They are the champions, and there is that Premier League trophy for them. It looks shiny. It's in sky blue again. It gets boring every year.
Yeah. In fact, by the way, we will know who has won the Bundesliga by the time we are live for the Premier League games.
Yeah.
That is 2:30 on the Saturday. Can't say I'll be paying too much attention to that because, of course, on Saturday we do have the playoff final. Now, if we cannot get tickets, we may well stream it.
No, yeah.
But it's likely we probably won't because I think I'll probably watch it with other people. But yeah.
So personal, yeah.
Yeah.
We hate it.
But we will be live, of course, on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stream's just going to be me shouting Alfie Doughty, so we probably won't stream it. But yeah. If we do go to that final, there will be some coverage, some content on the Instagram story. So yeah, follow that as well.
Sadly, guys, we're not going to be covering the League One or League Two playoff finals.
Unless we get 1 million subs tomorrow. There we go. There's an ultimatum. If you can't live without a
City
stream,
players are loving it. They're ordering
Wednesday.
pizzas. So they're sitting there eating pizza.
And drinking beer, and
they're absolutely loving it.
Alvarez is just playing footy.
They haven't lifted the trophy yet, and they're already getting pissed.
Some ball bloke and Haaland having a scrap now.
Oh, you know Haaland was joking about me. He has just slapped him across the face.
They were changing into their champions shirts. Mickey Richards, obviously, I guess showing his experience of winning titles for City. Did he win one?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Shout out Mickey Richards if you watch him.
I don't think he is. He sat right there.
No, he might have it under the table. Just watching it.
Sneaky.
Roy Keane's fuming.
He's probably still thinking about West Ham players bring their kids out as mascots.
But yeah, it's been a good season. This.
It has been. It's been
a long season. Don't get me wrong.
I just wish Arsenal maybe had challenged City right to the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think out, even as like the channel as well, it's been a long season because we sort of the nature of YouTube and the fact that we cover the football, which is not annual, it's done seasons. So this is sort of the end of our second full season now. Yeah, and come a long way. Obviously, at the start of this season, I think we were at 500 subscribers.
And we're now at 1.4.
And now we are approaching 1.5k, which we could hit before the end of May.
Over the season. And we've still got 4 big finals coming up.
Yeah.
I think it's the end of the season, but it's towards the end of the season, but we've still got loads of football to watch.
And we've got 5 more streams.
And then we've got loads of football over the summer.
In England.
So next year will be the first year we don't even have an international tournament.
Did you know? No, we've got the Euro 24, mate.
Oh, God, yeah, haven't we?
We've got Euro 24, like, every day through June.
Oh my God, yeah, we do. And 2005, that time with the Women's Euros back again.
Yep.
And 2006 with the Men's World Cup back again.
Yeah.
And then 2007,
God, the fact that
the Women's World Cup will be back round again.
The concept of time is stunning. It's sensational. What was I going to say for you? We're stunned by how things work.
I can't remember now.
Yeah, I can't remember what we're talking about. But yeah. We've only got 10 weeks or 11 weeks, I think, from today until the Premier League season's back.
That is outrageous. That is outrageous.
Friday the 11th of August will be our first stream for the 23-24 Premier League season. At which point we will still be in the quarter-final stage of the Women's World Cup.
Well, the stage is set for the Premier League trophy to be lifted.
It is indeed.
We just await the players and the people that give out the medals. They do the medals.
Them people.
The medals, don't they?
The weird little people are going to come out and give them their little medals, and then lovely. But yeah.
They've got the pyrotechnics out as well.
Hopefully environmentally friendly and dog friendly.
Probably. That is a big walk. Why is the walk so... Because I've got to go around the press thing. It's a weird path to take. So we're just awaiting the City players to stop drinking,
partying.
Probably.
City players
They got the bananas out.
That is not a euphemism.
I genuinely
They don't need to go to prison.
I do not know what this session is with bananas. That guy's still blowing up his banana. He's not ready yet. Like at that point, you sat there for the whole game, mate. You think you have it out and you're ready to throw him around in the air. That's an inflatable pep.
No, it's not. It's not Pep. It's his face, yeah.
The players are ready. Jack Grealish is coming out with this trophy with beer in his hand.
Of course he is.
And Edison's like, mate, I'll have it here. I know he's drinking it. I thought he was going to take it off him, but no, he does a swig.
It's vodka Red Bull, I think. Oh, no, it's not vodka, it's Coke.
I was going to say, it's just... I mean, here comes Gundogan with beer in his hand. That's why Stefan Ortega... Well, they've got beers in their hand.
Why not?
They can't celebrate the Premier League trophy with beer in their hand.
They can. Remember Grealish at last year's trophy thing? He was completely pissed. So he called out Alvarez. I'm hoping next year he kills out Madueke.
And Madueke absolutely shits on him.
And that we finished third. That'd be cool.
Why third?
That's where Newcastle finished.
And
I'm not setting the bar too high.
Oh, wow. We still wait. Come on, let's get on with it now.
Yeah, do we really see any more Roy Keane? Manchester City, Premier League.
I want to find out what's the assessment with the
champions.
bananas. There's no bananas in that crowd.
Cool thing to have, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know where the trophy is.
At the
It's
stage,
not,
right?
It's not on the pedestal.
No, some bloke's got to bring out in nice
Oh,
gloves.
yeah, isn't he? Like an ex-legend or something.
No.
It's not usually an ex-player or something.
Nah, it's like some official bloke like from the Premier League, I think.
City players are waiting in the tunnel. I don't know what we're waiting for.
A bald man has run past them.
There's still Chelsea staff there.
Oh, yeah, where else are they going to go?
They weren't left yet, would they?
They can't get out.
Oh yeah, because they're celebrating.
They're blocked in. City's bus in the way. Don't know why City brought a bus there and get. Oh, they probably do.
Why
They?
are
They don't drive there, do they?
Singing in the tunnel. They look like fans, these lot.
They did come on a bus, didn't they? Yeah.
They're just coaching staff with
Yeah,
the
they're
shirts
the staff, but they don't look like staff because they've got.
They look like ordinary people.
Well, it's because they are. I mean, that bloke's got 2 beers in his hand.
Where? Try.
He's now out of shot.
The staff get out first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess because they run out.
They'll get a little applause.
That kid's getting to go out.
Oh, no, he's not. What kid?
It's like a 10-year-old bloke.
Some old 10-year-old bloke.
Where are they going? They get the medal.
Well, they get a little. I'm guessing they get a little applause.
Oh, they get to walk out, I guess.
And they presumably
Who's
they
that
would
funny
get a
little-
medal, no?
Yeah. No, the staff don't get medals.
Surely
No.
they get something, though.
Yeah, they're going to get absolutely pissed in the Premier League trophy. Oh no, they stand there and they'll clap the players through, won't they? They'll give the players the guard.
Where's the bloke with 2 beers? I'm guessing he's going to smash the beers together.
Or smash over someone's head.
Give them to players as they'll go past. Maybe he's taking beers off the players.
Maybe. Or maybe he's wanting for himself and he can get pissed.
You see, this is all very planned out, though. Obviously, they don't just set up a podium and go, "There we go," because this is they've got the perfect amount of people there, so they've obviously rehearsed this. Maybe maybe it's the same staff from last year. So they know where to stand.
Yeah.
There's no one crammed in on the end. They've all got space, all the staff. And now, do we get the players?
Hopefully, because I'm hungry.
I'm tired. I want to go to bed.
Yeah. There's Pep.
God, they're much quicker, aren't they, when they have European finals?
Yeah, literally.
Just-
Because they don't pitch invade, I guess.
And they know it's 8 o'clock and people want to go.
Yeah.
10 o'clock and people want to go to bed.
Oh, well done on the final. Right, here you go. Here's your little standal. Here you go. Right, trophy, medal. Lift trophy. Woohoo. Let's go to bed now.
Also, they don't cut to the changing rooms and the Sevilla
Yeah,
players.
no.
They're doing knee slides and.
It's usually just down the pitch. They don't go into change rooms. Players don't go back into change rooms. They celebrate on the pitch. Go penguin slide to where their fans are, and they'll just wait. They give the.
This is a lot more planned out, isn't it? Because it's not a final where they can control it.
They give the runners
but
up.
It's planned out.
Give the runners up a
They
little
knew
clap,
this was
and then
going
they
to
get
happen.
their medals.
3-0 Dortmund, by the way. Julian Brandt.
Oh, here comes the official
Huge
man.
goal.
With his,
That's what I'm saying.
oh, here comes his
He
glove.
looks less
He's not
official
gloves,
than
though.
I thought.
He's not an official. He's got a City shirt
He's
on.
just a bloke.
He's just a bloke.
I thought he came out in a suit and his white
I thought
gloves.
it might be like a charitable event. Like he might have earned it or like won it.
You would imagine you drop it.
Oh my god! Smashes to smithereens.
I would smash. I think it's made of metal. It's not like.
It's a plastic toy.
Oh no! Our paper mache trophy's falling apart. Just crumbles.
Can you put it on those pedestal? A healthier life through football. I'm guessing it's like a charity then.
Yeah.
City in the community. Yeah, he's like a charity guy. That's nice. He's got
A
some-
charity
And
guy.
then here comes
A man.
He's a geezer. Look at him. He's absolutely.
They hand out medals. They're the officials. They're the type of people I expect to bring out the. They got the suits on, despite it being incredibly warm.
Yeah. Oh, the guy on the right's a geezer. Look at him. Oh, his trousers are too baggy though.
His trousers have fallen down.
Yeah, he should have just pulled his trousers up. I guess they'll give out the medals, but where are the medals? No, he's a City guy. He's got the City badge imprinted on his suit.
Yeah. Well, it might be like
here come the players and the staff.
Oh, that's not a player. That's not Haaland.
That's Ronaldo, whatever it is, not Ronaldo. Ronald?
What?
What's his name?
I don't know, mate. I don't know
manager.
him.
Is he just assistant manager? He's Pep's assistant manager.
I don't know his name.
Oh, it's like Ronald Barrio.
Ronald.
Definitely not Ronald. If someone knows his name, please tell me. And there's Pep. That's not Pep. Behind. No, not there yet. Okay, Pep.
That's not Pep.
Pep's there somewhere.
That's a bald man.
Oh, there's the guy with the beard in his hand.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He's just holding him on the neck of the bottle, just keeps chugging it.
And by the way, Napoli scored against Inter.
Oh, big goal for nothing.
It means a lot for Inter. That could be them out of the Champions League for next year, unless they win the Champions League.
Yeah.
Actually, they're still going to get Champions League football because they're in a good position. But
come on.
City staff are bouncing.
Two of them.
Oh, one of them's mocking the other one for being on mocking someone for being on their phone.
Yeah, imagine you're on a phone. You're on the Premier League. You're on national TV. National TV. You're on international TV.
No, I think they're mocking the players. Look, because look.
Oh, Edison's on his mobile.
Mobile? Are you 80?
He just put it down his short. What did he do?
Where else is he going to put it? They've not got, like,
Look,
pockets.
they're all doing it. Why are they taking their phones out?
Well, they want to take a picture, Harry. They want the...
Do that later.
When
All
the fans are left,
walking past and leaving. That's a bit awkward. They're standing there waiting to listen for a trophy.
Yeah, look, they've got their suitcases. They're off.
Yeah, they're going. They're leaving.
Look, I'm just looking for Chelsea players now.
And the squad. The squad come with him? No, just Pep gets his own walkout.
Yeah, they'll get their own individual walkout. There'll be an announcer, presumably. You can do it instead. Go on.
Pep Guardiola!
Alright, no more announcements for the rest forever. That's it.
He's giving high fives to every single
now they don't care. Send Scott Carson.
Oh yeah, Scott, no. Oh, this is going to take a while. Yeah, that's it. High five for John and Emily and Sean.
I'm saying she just gave one of the female members of staff an extra long... I was going to say, an extra long look and smile. I think that's... his wife won't be happy. Then he goes and kisses some other bloke, so I think she'll be less happy with that.
Edison with his
Weird
hair.
seeing Edison not in a goalkeeper shirt.
Yeah,
like an actual
put off.
football shirt. Like he plays right back or something. That's Scott Carson I'm used to because I've not seen him in goal for ever.
Yeah, Rico Lewis is getting hit by the staff. Don't know why they love him so much.
He's like a charismatic guy, Nicholas.
Calvin Phillips is loving it because he hasn't played at all.
Also, he'd be really strong with them, mate, with the staff because he probably just sort of sits with them during the games.
Oh no, the City fans don't know who he is, and I'm saying, like, why is Jack Grealish tickle the man?
No, he's good friends with them. A lot of them are just like, high-fiving them. He's hugging them all. There's the beers man. Yeah, friends.
He's going to get pissed tonight.
The bloke with 2 beers and Jack Grealish and mates. That's
genuinely, that bloke is Haaland's literally. Oh, look at the he's drunk already. Well, then we'll start. He's drunk already.
Why is everything you say like something
now they get the medals.
bloke would say?
One.
Oh bloody hell, he's drunk already.
Pep Guardiola has won a title in 11 of his 14 seasons as a manager.
Oh, he's good, isn't he?
He's only on 3 years out not winning a title.
Yeah.
What's sad?
Didn't he win the league every time at Bayern? He's dropped 2 titles at City, 16 and 20.
Yeah.
And he dropped 1, I presume, the first season at Barcelona would be my guess. Or did he just win that?
He's mental. He's a mental man. Scott Carson's got a camera on.
He's got a little GoPro. So
just
talk to it.
Stefan Ortega. He was good today.
He gets a medal?
Yeah.
He's only played 2 games. How's he got a medal?
Yeah. He played
Carson didn't get one.
Edison, he's been good all year.
He's not. I was going to say, now he's getting his medal.
Imagine
he doesn't get one, but Ortega does.
Edison's been at the club the same amount of time as Carl Walker.
Maybe they've changed the amount of minutes or how it works because Ortega's been given a medal and he probably should.
John Stones 5th Premier League in 7 seasons at City. He's been at City for 7 years. He left Everton 7 years ago. That's mental.
Yeah, that's quite mental.
And I didn't realise that Edison and Kyle Walker have been at City for the same amount of time.
Obviously, maybe they've given Cancelo's
He's
medal
fallen down the
to
back.
Ortega.
Maybe.
And
And
then
Ake's
he'll give it
won
back.
the league title in all 3 teams at City. That is mental. He's rocked
Is
that
that his 4th title? Because was he at Chelsea when they won 2015?
Maybe 16.
Nope. 14-15 or 17. 16-17.
Port 5 titles in 6 seasons. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. Don't know why they keep showing the same. It's just like, oh wow, first major trophy of Sergio going straight. Yeah, he's 6.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
He didn't win on Anderlecht, did he?
Wow, he probably could have.
But he
If was
didn't.
any good. If that Anderlecht time.
Look at that players they've got to get through.
No, I think that's the star come round.
Alright, Akanji. They're only Akanji. They're all 2
Third
attackers.
career league title.
2
2
at
in
Basel. What was this? His first year?
Did
at City?
nothing with Dortmund.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about Dortmund in between.
You forgot that? What are you on about, mate?
Rico Lewis. Yeah, I mean, what a year he's had.
He's only been a footballer for 8 months.
I
He's
say,
got a title.
Prem debut in August, and he's won the league in May.
It's the best grade ever.
Prem debut in August. Calvin Phillips.
First major.
I think he's on the lottery, to be honest. I don't know why he's at City.
Oh, he's a good footballer, but
He is, but he's been cut. He's
oh,
robbed.
let's get a little hug from Pep. He goes, "You're a good boy."
Grealish.
Well done, lad. Won the Premier League title in both seasons at City. Did nothing with Aston Villa because they
Got to a
are
Carrot Cup final.
washed club. Yeah, lost like 6-0 to City, didn't they?
Lost 2-1.
Ah, right. As Watford got to the final and they got absolutely
Because
pounded.
what's his face? Not Wesley, not Samatta. Who's the other one?
Which other shit striker?
Or was it Samatta?
Mbwana?
Yeah, I think he scored in the final, didn't he? 10th major.
No.
Bernardo Silva is mental.
10 trophies with City. Including 5 Premier League titles.
What is Grealish do? Oh, he's going to get absolutely...
He is already pissed. I don't know why you keep saying he's going to get pissed. He cannot tell you which direction is left or right.
Can you look at him? He's walking side to side like that. He don't know what he's doing.
Someone's happy in the
He's also drunk.
Cole Palmer. Does he get a medal?
Yeah. I don't know, just walks past and go, mate, you can't
Well,
remember.
Mark Carson did.
Yeah.
He just doesn't count. So I don't know how Ortega's got because he's not played 5 games.
I think you should have to play a game. Oh, here he comes.
Why didn't they give Carson a
Here
game?
he comes. Erlinger, look at him. He's just so...
I'm seeing what the Palmer's played.
That's his 3rd league title and he's setting a record.
Well, to be fair, Palmer's played 12 matches.
Fair enough.
1 start, that was today. 1 assist, that was also today.
And then here comes the captain, I'm guessing.
He's got 229 minutes.
Oh no, it's got Alvarez and Mahrez to get through. Here comes Alvarez. So he's won the Premier League. He could win the Premier League, World Cup and Champions League all in the same year.
And the FA Cup.
And the FA Cup. That is mental. Surely at that point he's accomplished football.
And have not started in any of it.
Riyad Mahrez.
Yeah, he did end up starting the World Cup, didn't he?
5 titles, 4 with City, 1 with Leicester. That's pretty good. That when you
I think he's the only City player to have won a title with anyone else.
Premier League, yeah.
Well, yeah, obviously. I can join one with Basel.
2.
I'm trying to think if there's anyone that's won a title in their squad. Obviously, Phil Foden's won 5 titles.
So he
Equally,
started playing for City at 17.
yeah, but he didn't play that season, did he?
He got a medal.
Exactly.
He's part of the squad.
Yeah, but...
He's 22 and he's got 5 Premier League titles.
Yeah.
That's ludicrous.
He's quite good at football, to be fair. Haaland and Pep are still in deep conversation there.
Rodri.
Rodri, 3rd title, 4 seasons.
Who's lifting the trophy then? Who's the captain? Diaz.
No clue.
Gundogan.
Yeah, there you go.
Because it was Fernandinho last year.
Who did the year before that?
Ruben Diaz, here he comes. He's been at City for 3 years.
Don't they vote for a captain, Diaz?
Yeah, they vote at City. Yeah. I think it's quite interesting.
Works.
Yeah. Because they keep getting left Premier League titles.
He's had a good start to life at City. Walker, 5 titles.
And after this, we've got De Bruyne, and then it'll be Ilkay Gundogan.
No major honours other than City.
Yeah, of course. Tottenham.
Sheffield United. Who else is there? Walker's flirting with Diaz.
I say. There's a camera, a little flash there.
De Bruyne. Flash? Don't say that. It's Kyle Walker. Could be horrendous. De Bruyne, 10 major trophies, 5 Premier League titles.
A lot of them have won 10 trophies with City, 5 titles. Basically, a lot of them joined when Pep joined.
Or were already there and didn't win anything, but then Pep came and they won everything. A lot of them have joined Pep and come and got titles. Gundogan, the captain.
Silky.
One title with Dortmund, so he's one of 3 players in the squad that have won a title with someone other than City.
To lift the trophy for Manchester City, he collects his medal and he takes the trophy in his arms. Finally, we've waited. When did the game finish? 40 minutes ago.
So long ago.
Manchester City.
Okay, Gundogan. They all go, oh, and there we go. He raises the Premier League title. The confetti goes off perfectly, and Manchester City are your 2022-23 Premier League champions. What a season it's been for City. What a season of Premier League action. Still, 1 game week to go where Conference League football will be decided, where relegation battles will be decided. But other than that, Premier League season is almost complete. Of course, we do it all again in just 10 weeks' time.
They've been quality this year,
but City will deserve this. City have deserved this, and they will lap this up. And they know that their job's not done. FA Cup final in 9 days' time.
Look at that.
In 13 days' time. Champions League final in 20 days.
That won't bother them though, because they're Premier League champions once again.
Yeah, they'll celebrate tonight, but I'm sure Pep will be keen to get them back working and focused on the games.
They'll probably have the day off tomorrow.
Potentially, they've got a game on Wednesday to consider though as well.
They'll still probably have the day off tomorrow because they get absolutely
I don't think there's much point having Grealish anywhere near your training ground.
I don't think he's been in the squad on Wednesday. I think he'll be in his bed.
Grealish picked up something. We don't know what.
He'll look like a kisses for any trophy. I do not blame him. I would.
If I had a Premier League trophy.
Yeah. Well, fair enough. What season it's been? Still 1 more game to go. But Manchester City are the Premier League champions.
Fair enough. Congrats to Manchester City. That is all for us today. We are back on Sunday. The Premier League season is not over. While the title may be decided, the Conference League is not. And that is what everyone cares about. And of course, the relegation battle will also come to its closure on Sunday. Then after that, the next stream is the European finals, the first of which the Europa League final, then on to the FA Cup final, the Conference League final, the Champions League final, all in the next weeks. But yeah, Erling Haaland now has his Premier League title, 36 goals for him this season, a Premier League record. What a season it's been for that man, and a deserved title for City. He's been magnificent. They've been magnificent. That is all from us today, though. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.